on, Mountain Warriors? Looks like our game's going to be tipping off at 2:12, so we're still about 10 minutes away from tip-off. The Alabama-LSU game's coming to a close. Bama's down 1 with the ball with a minute and a half to go. It's been a pretty good back-and-forth game. The Arkansas game's also coming down to the wire. Tennessee was beating Arkansas by a lot, but it looks like Arkansas scrapped back here in the second half. We're watching the Alabama game right now. Bama just missed a 3. We got the offensive rebound. We got fouled. She's going to be on the line for 2 shots. LSU did just lose a close game to Arkansas Wednesday night. One that they really should have won. LSU really got screwed with a really bad call late in that game. But when you have a close game, you leave that option on the table to be screwed by the refs if you don't put teams away. Doesn't make it right, but that can always happen in these 1-point tie games late in the game.
Yeah, the SEC has done well this year. I assume that are the top 4 seeds set.
Right now, today we're playing for a 3 or 4 seed, and to be honest, the 1 and 2 seeds are decided between Arkansas or Auburn. Or no, is it? Yeah, Arkansas and Auburn. Or no, it's Auburn's a 1 seed.
Probably the winner of the Arkansas-Tennessee game, which is going on right now.
They get the 2 seed.
I believe UK will be 3 or 4.
Yeah, so if we win, we're the 3, but if we lose, we're the 4. And honestly, the 3 actually plays at 9 o'clock Friday night, and you have to turn around and play immediately 2 o'clock the next day.
Yeah, 9 o'clock helps Kenny. I would assume he'd be all right regardless of where we sat. But bottom line is, somebody had put in the chat line, Jake, I think, if we win or lose, that makes up whether we can face Auburn in the semifinals if we're fortunate enough to go that far, or we just wait to see them in the championship if we get that far.
I mean, to me, I'd like to have the early game each day. I mean, obviously, it wouldn't work out for Kenny, but as far as the team goes,
yeah,
it's just you have that same, like if we play at 2 o'clock Friday night or Friday morning, that's going to be the same time each day, which would be nice consistency. But if we're the 3 seed, we win. We play 9 o'clock Friday night and turn around and play at like 1, 2 o'clock on Saturday, which is not going to be easy.
Yeah, I mean, bottom line is we're getting the double bye. You get a major benefit that you only have to win 3 games to win a championship. If you're fortunate enough to win, obviously, game 1 and game 2. But I think, obviously, the top 4 seeds being set, but the SEC is deep, so this will definitely be a hard tournament. I mean, even the last place team, quite honestly, Georgia, they have really done bad this year, but I believe they can upset somebody early if they're able to get there. I'm not saying that's going to happen because I think their coach is in jeopardy of being fired. But these are good games today. Alabama, LSU, this is a really good game here. I would think both of these teams are probably in the tournament. And then Arkansas, Tennessee has been a really good game. Arkansas has had to fight back. But I would think both of those teams are in the tournament as well. And obviously Auburn's in. South Carolina's on the SEC network. South Carolina is probably on the bubble. I would assume like 7 or 8 teams, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of teams. There's like a billion teams in the bubble right now across the country.
Our conference has got some pretty good weight, though, I would think, this year. I mean, it's one of the better conferences, if not the best in the country.
Yeah, my friends and I are going to be going to one of the playing games today, either Tuesday or Wednesday, and we're pretty excited because there's going to be a lot of teams on that bubble line that could end up playing there, like North Carolina. I mean, there's probably 20 plus teams that could be in that game. Not the 16-16 game, but the 11 versus 11. So I'm kind of excited to see who ends up there. Could even be an SEC team if they lose. That's a terrible call. But 2 of these refs were at the game that we were just at Wednesday night. The 2 that we yelled at are the guy just made that call. That's a flop. That's a terrible call.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah, this announcer is pretty clueless.
That's definitely a call that shouldn't be made at this point in the game, if at all. looked like a pretty solid pick.
Yeah, it's been a bad year for officials. Terrible year. I mean, they're usually bad, but it's been atrocious this year. And it's not just coming from us. It's coming from a lot of different conferences. My friend is an ACC fan. Their refs have been awful. Like there's got to be something that has to be done by that.
It
To
is
reduce the bad calls.
It is a tough job. I'll tell you the one thing from my perspective. I think it's a tough job. Someone's always mad. But the thing I've seen, Jake, all year, I feel like they've let, and let's knock on wood, it continues today, but I really feel like they're letting them play a lot. Now, that doesn't warrant that.
You see that?
But I think that favors Kentucky a little bit because we have Sheboy, and I think that kind of physical contact. You're fine.
They just called that a foul.
They called it a foul. What'd they call?
Foul on LSU. Refs just need to stay out of the games here late in the game.
Obviously, we're SEC fans, so we hope as many teams get in as possible to make it fun. But again, I would think whoever's going down to that SEC tournament, that's should be a really good competitive tournament this year.
They're gonna go away from the game right now.
Wow, that's different. We're not even.
It's a 1-point game.
We're not even ready to play.
That's
I think
terrible.
they got to squeeze a commercial in because Alabama was just shooting free throws. Somebody update us on what's going on.
That is awful.
I guess we can't turn. Is there another channel we can put it on?
A 3-point game now.
Wow, Arkansas and Tennessee in a really good game right here. Arkansas has been down by as many as 20. But tough place to play. Tennessee, I think, is undefeated at home this year.
He walked.
Wow.
Arkansas get another crack at it with 1:25 to play. Man, just the fight of the Arkansas Razorbacks on the glass, though, is
So no matter what happens today, Kentucky definitely has a double bye going into the SEC tournament. Be nice to. I think right now what I agree with is I think we just want to play our best basketball, not just our seed in the SEC tournament. That really doesn't matter to me too much. I mean, we already have the double bye.
Yeah.
We just want to try to get the best seed we can for the big tournament. And winning today would be another quad one opportunity to improve our resume. And we still have a shot at a 1 seed if we can win the next 4, including this game, and then at least make it to the SEC championship game and probably hope for a couple teams to lose, like Duke, a couple other ones that are ahead of us. So it's not completely out of the conversation to be a 1 seed if we were to win out. But it'd be nice to. That's probably why I still want to win right now. But at the same time, a loss isn't necessarily the end of the world, just because it would give us not the late game Friday night.
I agree. I think that's win, lose, or draw. We move on. They've had a good year, but to not play at 9 would be nice. And this will be a tough environment today. Florida will be jacked up. I believe Florida's potentially on the bubble as well. Is that right?
Yeah, Florida's right now one of the last 4 out, or first 4 out.
I know this game here, Tennessee had 50 at halftime, so they've only got 24 in the second half.
Like every time we play Florida, they're on the bubble.
Yeah.
Can't believe they just cut away from the Alabama game. That is terrible. I mean, that is atrocious. It's a big game. You cut away as they're about to shoot a second free throw to possibly tie. Hey guys, let me know what happened, guys. That game. I'll look it up right now. I'm sorry, Alabama and LSU fans. That's CBS really just.
Yeah, that's not good.
That was bad. They were on overtime.
Wow.
I'd love to have seen that.
So that was faster than that, I would assume.
It was like 12 seconds left. I mean, let it freaking play out. Are they that money hungry? They got to get a commercial break? Wait till it goes to overtime. Yeah, every time we play here, it's always a tough game. And I think the last few times we played here, they've been either right in the bubble or right around it. Oh, that's right. He can't play.
year ago, he was the preseason choice.
That's good.
We just give it to them.
We've done that a few times where we don't even go for it, but that's a good sportsmanship play there.
Yeah.
Let the guy who has serious injury a couple years ago get his senior night moment. So I respect that. Probably could have tucked your jersey in, but
He's in the starting lineup for the final game.
feel good for him. Means we get the first jump ball.
Maybe we'll never know how great he could have been as he goes and embraces Coach Calipari.
Definitely puts it in perspective a little bit.
Two things she wouldn't forget and like win the tip and we start running out and pass him or something. If anything, then going to overtime for that Alabama LSU game really helps both their cases with the fact that they're both like already kind of on the edge. I mean, no one's really playing bad right now in that game.
Yeah, Bama's got some good wins. I think they're notching their belt on, but
Oh, they're doing it again.
that's weird.
You should just give it to them.
I agree.
They win both tips. The first one didn't really try. We've done that a few times this year where we don't even go for the tip off. So we're on defense. Florida gets inside for a layup. It goes no good. Boarded by
Good
Brooks.
board.
Looks like we have our original starting five for most of the year here with Wheeler, Washington, Brooks, and
That was a big Euro.
good move by Washington to put it in. We have Wheeler, Washington, Grady, Sheboy, and Brooks. Loose ball, dug out by Wheeler. Up the again,
Nice
pass to
pass.
Brooks for a dunk. Good fast break opportunity there by Washington, and Brooks cashes in for a dunk. Cats up 4-0 early on. Like I said, the key here right now is it's not like it's a must-win for the win's sake. It's just to play better basketball. Because this is the time of year that you want to be clicking. This Wheeler just held on to him.
Well, knock on wood, like I said. Let's hope they keep letting them play. I'd much rather have it like that than ticky-tack foul calls.
I'm seeing Alabama LSU's on CBSSports.com. I mean, I'll look that up right now. It's not that easy to freaking pull that game up. It's 4-ball, guys. Cats up 4-0. They try to drive on Wheeler. Let's not get a second foul on Wheeler here in the first minute. Florida drives right, kicks over to left wing. They get a moving screen, a shove off, and they take a selfish three. It goes up, no good. Tap back, dug out by Brooks. Cats ball. Up the court to Wheeler. Wheeler over to Brooks. Brooks over to Washington. Ty resets. Throws across court to Wheeler, hands off to Grady. I want to see Grady start shooting a lot more for our tournament's sake. Sheboy bounces to Wheeler, who drives, kicks back to Sheboy, puts it up, and no good. Good look, though. Got to finish that, Sheboy. So now it's 4-ball, right wing. To Castleton on his senior night. Drives, gets bumped, no good. Man, they didn't call that.
Yeah.
Our ball, still up 4-0.
Hit him.
Brooks to Wheeler. Wheeler penetrates. He's probing. Steps back for a three. And he's been hitting that shot as of late. That last game we went to at Ole Miss, he hit that shot from the same spot. Was it 2?
Whatever it is, he's definitely feeling a little more confident,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Way too easy layup for them. I guess we'll check that shot, but as of now, they're saying Wheeler's 3 was a 2. So Cats up 6-2 after the quick layup by Florida. Not good transition defense by us in that play. Grady throws it to Wheeler. Drives, gets bumped. Good pass to Brooks. Catch and shoot 2. He's got to hit that. That's a good look, though.
Yep.
Up the court, Christian Brooks just jumped over Castleton, which is hard to do. And they put it in for 2-point game, 6-4, Cats up. Wheeler hands off to Grady, over to Washington. Trying to run Washington on some baseline screens. He gets it, almost falls down, collects it, gets down, turns it over, trying to pass to Sheboy. Give him the ball. The game's not available on CBSSports.com. CBS. I'm on the screen and getting nothing. So it's 4-ball, guys. Cats by 2, 6-4. Castleton has it. Passes up top of the court. Double team. They throw it out inside the arc. Good pass inside. They miss a layup. That's a lot. Oh. Wow, they call
Alright.
foul on them.
I said I was late.
Yeah. At least, you know what? If they can let Sheway and the bigs bump down there, it's going to help us out.
You have to. If there's a
He's foul
game
there.
that comes up that they do call that, he's going to be on the bench, and that will hurt us.
And Castleton just overshot it.
We got lucky there. We can't do that too much more.
I'll tell you what, though, I like basketball so much more. With, nothing.
Well, Sheway didn't. He put his hands on it to start
Just
that.
because of who he is, it's going to be physical.
You can body it. Sheway's got to be careful with the double hand action. That's going to get called. God dang it, Wheeler. They turn it over, but we get it back. So it's going to be our ball nearing the under 16 timeout here the first half. Cats still up 2 points. And Bama's up 1 now, 75-74 with a minute and 50 seconds to go in overtime. And I cannot pull this game up anywhere. So CBS, you don't know what you're doing. So it's our ball. Wheeler has it, throws over to Ty. Hands off to Sheway, hands back to Washington. Bounce pass to Sheway for a nice dunk. Good little give and go.
Yeah. Good two-man game right there.
Thank you, Greek Kentuckian. Well, it looks like Sealy said they're still showing Bama LSU on your CBS, so maybe that's just like a location thing. That should be like a choice thing. You should be able to decide if you want to see this or that. Good defense by Kentucky. We get the ball up 4. Washington pushes, hands off to Wheeler. Wheeler, cross court to Grady. Gotta catch and shoot. Grady back to Brooks. Brooks, stolen by Florida. Too much. That's a foul.
All right, not a bad start. We'll take
It's our
it.
ball. I mean, I'll take them having the ball because that was a foul right there. So there's a couple of missed fouls early on here that we'll take on the road. But Kentucky's up 4 early on. 4.5 minutes in, basically. Counts up 8-4. And now we're back to Alabama, who's up 1, 77-76 in overtime. Under a minute to go. This game is being played at LSU, so Bama's on the road. They throw it to Keon Ellis, who, gets blocked. They put a layup in, 1 point lead for LSU.
And the Tigers call timeout. What an unbelievable block this was here. Tari Eason was doing everything. Should have tried to foul him outside on that one, but clearly didn't. Well, we got one going here. Andrew Lapp, thank you very
Marley,
much.
come on.
Back now to Gainesville and rejoin.
But yeah, guys, hey, there's a lot I want to talk about. That game Wednesday night against Ole Miss was an absolute, just breathtaking experience. It's the closest I've ever been to a Kentucky basketball game to watch. You'll see the vlog actually going to debut tonight. The video's done. I just had to put the thumbnail together, and it was an unbelievable game. It was just being able to be. We were 3 rows up, center court, closer to Kentucky's bench, and it was just unbelievable. You'll see in the vlog. It's like 27 minutes long. It's a pretty long one, but definitely recommend you guys check that out when I drop that later tonight. Ryan, what's going on? Yeah, no, right. That's what they tried to do last time. As long as they don't play as rough as last time. I understand it. They're playing for their tournament lives here. Right now they're in the last 4 in. But I will say, though, there's a lot of teams on that last 4 in, first 4 out. I think it's like 20 to 25 teams deep. And like a team like Michigan, they should not be on the first 4 out. They're 16 and 13.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know why that is.
Like, they've got to be out. There's a lot of teams that should not be on the bubble or being said to be on the bubble.
Well, I guess maybe their strength of schedule is good. It looks like their net rank is 34.
But still, they keep saying they're in, and they keep losing. And their coach is throwing punches. It's like, that's not a good look either, get a team in there that's acting like that. Doesn't send a good message. Wow, they gave us an extra point. That must have been a 3 for Wheeler. So Wheeler did hit a 3. Cats up 5 now, 9-4. So we've hit our first 3 of the game by Wheeler, who I will say, just and they're giving him that shot. They're giving him a 3. They're giving him 2s because teams don't want to give Grady open shots. So if Wheeler can hit that, that changes us a lot. It helps us be so much better than we can be. Good defense by Sheway. He tries to post up on Sheway. Good straight up, baby. Come on. That's a tough hook. Tough
job.
hook goes no good. That's great defense by Sheway. Wheeler dribbles up the court. Gonna get a screen from Sheway. Turns it down. Now uses it. Double team. Throws over to Washington, who can pull from there. Throws back to Wheeler. Wheeler hands off to Ty. Dribbles, drives, puts it up and in.
Drew a 5 before that.
Foul on the floor.
This is where Kentucky is really tough because they've got 2 points guards out there virtually. They space the floor and give those guys.
Man, the changing college basketball with the Euro step and I just knock on wood again. I guess it makes it more offensive friendly because there's a lot of walking going on out there.
Yeah. Mintz is now in there for, I believe, Wheeler. They throw it into Brooks. Brooks turns, passes to Sheway, who's been hitting that shot. Dribbles, gets it to Grady. Grady, jab steps, back to Brooks. Brooks, 10 on the shot clock. Hands out to Grady, catch and shoot 3. No good, tipped out of bounds off Sheway. Tennessee up 4 with 16 seconds to go here, 76-72. Lots of good games today.
Good games.
I mean, hey, this is one of my favorite times of the year here. This next stretch of 2 to 3 weeks.
Absolutely. Got the March Madness starting this week. Really good times.
Florida ball. That's a long 2. Bricks, no good. They board it, put it back up and in. That's got to be Sheway or Brooks not boxing out
It's
there.
unusual for Sheway not to have that position, but it kind of was an awkward brick.
It's always hard to rebound bad shots.
Yeah, it didn't really come off the rim.
Grady throws back to Mintz. Crimea River, Florida bench. Throws it back to Washington. Cats up 3, 9-6 with the ball. Sheway going to set a screen from Washington. Doesn't really set it. Passes to Sheway for a 2-point jumper. No good. But fought for it. Grabbed by Sheway. Good job, Sheway.
Oh, no,
No.
come on. That's the Florida bench making that call because he didn't even blow that whistle until Florida
Right.
bench
That,
did
that
that.
ref.
Come on.
Terrible call by the ref.
And I just said that.
2-point F in the game again. 14 seconds. They scored in
Arkansas
2
still in it,
seconds.
man.
How they scored in 2 seconds?
I don't know, but they obviously they beat us and they got a good team, but they're scrapping. They were down 20 at half, right?
I'm talking about 20 plus. It was 21, 23 at one point. 24. So for the ball, they cross-court pass it to the left wing for a 3 that goes up and bounces no good.
Sheway there.
Sheway with another rebound. Up
Oh,
the
good
court
look.
to Grady. Catch and dunk. Cats up 5, 11-6. We should have like a little screen to have like a double TV action here for this. So Cats up 11-6. For the ball.
They don't have picture-in-picture anymore. They used to be able to. Remember that? You could have
Yeah, I
like
don't know
some of
how
the
we-
game.
I remember football did that.
That's on the SEC Network.
So Florida has it. That's a tough 3. Goes up no good. Good
Grady
rebound by
with the
Grady.
rebound.
That's a tough shot.
Oh,
Up to Washington. Who passes to Mintz. Jab steps. And resets. Mintz throws over to Grady. Grady passes to Washington. Catch and shoot. Wing 3 goes no good.
good look.
Good look though. I'll take that look.
We definitely got to start knocking some more of these down.
Yeah. Especially Grady. Guys like Grady and Washington should be not automatic, but guys that can catch fire, hit back-to-back 3s type things. Florida has it, center of the court, throws over right wing. It's a moving screen, push off, no call. They get it down to Castleton, who tries to get into a post move, spins, tough hook shot, goes up and in. That's a tough shot.
Good shot.
15
15 seconds. Tennessee up 3.
So I can hear it.
Just keep on the Kentucky man for now.
Okay, so Mintz has it, middle of the court, passes over to Toppin, who's in the game. Toppin drives, puts it by the
move.
glass and in.
Nice
Good
look.
drive by Toppin. That's time out. That one I should be able to pull up. Florida has now Cats up, I believe, 13-8, so still up 5 points, nearing the 12-minute TV timeout of the first half. Florida calls timeout. That's a weird timeout. Hurt? That's a dumb timeout.
Yeah.
I think LSU was going to win. They were up by 1, or they were up by 1 with 8 seconds. I mean, but maybe they'll actually go there here. This has to stretch into TV timeout. I don't understand that timeout call by Florida. Yep. LSU up 1 with 8 seconds to go. I'm guessing they'll probably have the free throw line.
Kentucky looking for a share of their 50th SEC throw it back to Greg Gumbel.
There we go.
How do we share?
All right, Brandon, we're going to get you back to Baton Rouge.
Is LSU ball?
LSU, 1 point lead for LSU with 8 seconds to play in overtime. Let's
And they got everybody up. Somebody could definitely go deep here.
He's still tied with a 3. They hit both.
Screen coming in to try to free him up.
They missed it.
But the numbers backed it up. JD Notte, Tom, on that side of the floor in that slot is shooting about 31% from 3. He's 45% from the
Hit one of these. Hit one of them, Ziegler. You freaking guys that couldn't miss against us. Just let
Auburn's
them
up
drill.
9.
Yep.
So does Auburn have 3 SEC losses?
Yeah. I think
They're not
that's
gonna
why
lose.
they've guaranteed.
Let
That's
it
the game.
go.
Arkansas
All right.
loses.
Hey, good game though. Good game. 2 good teams, and I think that helps us with Tennessee winning, right?
Yeah, I mean it might help us, but it's I wanted to see them go down. So
Well, hey, good SEC basketball.
hey, you win some and you lose some. That's how it goes in the SEC. Lost today. We've had those
Tough
days
game.
too.
Alabama lives and dies by the 3. It wasn't that shot there. I read a stat before they were struggling again from 3 late. I've never, well, since Kentucky a long, long time ago, man. Absolutely live and die by the 3.
Yep, Zach Turner, LSU did just win, and Arkansas just lost to Tennessee.
Auburn's up 9, lady, in South Carolina. I think if Auburn wins, they win the outright first place, right?
Yeah, that's only if they. I guess we could still tie.
So if they lose, we tie, but if they win, they take first by itself.
The Vols held on after a big lead. They end up winning by 4, or closing in on it.
But yeah, Ryan, you're right. Obi Toppin did win the NBA dunk contest this year. Florida misses a 2-point jumper, and Sheway rebounds it up the court to Mintz. Catch and shoot 3, wing 3 goes in. Good shot by Mintz, and Cats are up 16-8 here. A little under 12 minutes to go in the first half.
Getting a quality look at a 3 for a good shooter, and Kentucky does both. They run to the rim, and they also
Florida catch and shoot, top of the key 3 goes up. That same guy had a few threes against us last game.
Didn't
so
get
we have
out
to
on
guard
him enough to me.
Wheeler hands off to Toppin, who hands off to, gets inside.
Oh,
It's good
nice
pass to
block.
Sheway. Great pass to Sheway. He can't finish it, but gets it back, puts it up and in.
What a machine.
That's a great pass by Toppin.
It was. But Sheboy is an absolute beast in there, man.
Sheway just keeps battling in there. Cats are up 18-11. Let's keep them off the 3-point line. They have to take tough shots, and that's what they do. Yep, left wing, contested 3, goes no good. Toppin grabs it, hands off, almost turns it over. Pick it up. All right, Wheeler. Cats up 7 with the ball. 18-11. A little under 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Wheeler gonna get a screen from Sheway. Keeps driving, passes to Grady, top of the key, who drives right wing. Cats just tossed around the outside. Wheeler, lob pass inside, too high for Sheway.
Looks like Sheboy got pushed in the
They
back.
called
though.
it. They
Yeah.
called a foul. Yeah, you shoved him 24. Is that who I think it is? Or no, who fouled Washington that one game? Was that number 23?
Yeah, that
The
wasn't
cheap
him.
shot guy?
Yeah, I think it was 23.
Is he in there?
I'm not seeing him.
There he is. Bottom of the screen. Guarding minutes.
All right.
So Kentucky ball up 7. They get it to Sheway at the elbow.
Damn it.
Almost loses it. Toppin grabs it. Back to Sheway. Good rip through. Over to Mintz. Mintz to Wheeler. Crosses over. Crosses over. Again gets
Wow.
fouled. No call.
Wow.
Puts up on the glass and in. Good job by Wheeler.
Good look.
That was one thing watching the games live. Wheeler, as small as he is, when he drives with a purpose, it's tough to stop.
If he was bigger, he'd be even tougher.
Yeah. Kentucky up 9. Get on the floor. That's a double dribble. Could have been a turnover, but they don't call it. Cats up 9. Florida ball. Top of the key right now. They have it. Dribbles left. Hands off. trying to cut it off. They get into the paint, tough turnaround, passes it out, drive. For the shot clock, that's a tough three. Rims, no good. Wow, almost went in. Cats ball up 9. Wheeler penetrates, kicks back to Toppin, almost travels, no call. Mintz, jab steps, passes out of
Nice
Sheboy.
look,
Good
good
mismatch.
pass,
M1
good take.
should have been M1, but he gets fouled. So Sheboy's going to line for 2 shots here.
They definitely. It's nice to see him looking at the post. And
Might as well.
I'll tell you what, for what it's worth, Sheboy, he has good hands. Knock on wood again. Let's hope he continues it.
Especially with whenever there's a mismatch, like I feel like when we played Ole Miss, we already had the size advantage outside of that one center for them. And whenever there's a mismatch, you got to be able to get it to the guys for the mismatch opportunities.
Should be a lot of those looks too, because they have to defend other guys at the 3.
Sheboy gets the first free throw, puts the Cats up 10, 21-11 here with 9:37 to go in the first half.
Excellent footwork, tremendous hands, and he's really improved his finishing.
For what it's worth, we were at the game the other night. Saw a lot of up-close stuff, and I knew this to begin with. Sheboy is not only good at basketball, but he seems like an outstanding young man, and he's great with the fans.
Definitely one of the most loved players in Kentucky history since I've been alive. There's been a lot of them, but he's up there with the top most just cared about players in Kentucky history with just how he just loves the fans. He really understands the opportunity that he has to play for Kentucky, and nothing but good things to say about him. I have another comment about him here in a second. Wow, that's Kentucky ball.
That's going to be a jump ball.
Yep. So Kentucky ball off the brick 3 by them that just got stuck between the rim and the backboard.
Where is in for Sheboy now? And I tell you what, just for early on, let's hope Sheboy continues this. He's a double-double machine. He's already got 6 points and 7 rebounds, I think.
Yeah, I want to see where have a positive play. 'Cause that was the one player at the Ole Miss game that seemed to have a rough game. He only played a couple minutes, but it was a tough matchup too. He didn't get too much help. Mintz with a little corner 3. Wow. Good 3 by Mintz. Puts the Cats up 14, 25-11. They throw it up the court. Grady cuts it off. Good D by Grady to stop the transition opportunity. For the ball, Cats up 14. Don't hold Mintz. Dang it. I think he grabbed his arm, which is why. God.
Oh, man. All right. Ware committed a tough foul there. It's going to be 3 free throws. Try not to foul a 3-point shooter.
Yeah, you can't put yourself in that position where. Come on, buddy.
It looks like he's coming
That's
right
really
back
3
out.
shots?
Is he coming out?
Looks
Looks like he's yelling at the ref. I think they want him to go to the screen about the other call that Jake mentioned there.
No,
There
he
might have
didn't
been
call
a
it.
hold. Looks like he grabbed Mintz by the elbow, possibly. Well, that's
Yeah,
after the
showing
fact.
They're not smart by Ware.
Now, I wonder if they'll take that back if they end up calling this foul. And Mintz is Mintz hurt? He's
Oh,
holding
no.
his elbow.
He got grabbed his elbow and was holding onto it. I wanted to say, just to speak to how awesome Sheboy is, 2 of our friends, 2 of my best friends who are Duke fans, said, and they can't stand Kentucky basketball, they said they loved Sheboy. They said they can't hate the guy.
I don't know how you can hate him. I mean, you can root against him, obviously. We get that.
But they said
But
they love him.
Another thing is being at that game with Jake. We were there for senior night, and we also have 2 outstanding seniors.
Yeah.
Looks like they have good families.
Grady and Mintz.
And they just seem like really good guys, and obviously we love all Kentucky
Yeah.
players, but these guys are really up there.
So I guess they are getting 3 shots here.
We never got to see
Yeah,
it.
didn't even get
so-
to see the play on Mintz one time, which I think could have been a hook and hold. I mean, someone was holding, whether Mintz was holding or Florida was holding, someone was holding someone's arm. Their first free throw goes up and no good. So they're not going to get 3. 2 more shots coming here by Florida.
Has to be pleased with the start by his team. He wanted them to be locked.
Second free throw.
Ooh.
Bricks, no good. Opportunity here for a little 3-point
Pressure.
biscuit.
For what it's worth, man, that pressure's on. You missed
Yeah.
the first 2 of the 3. That's
You're thinking about missing the third, not trying to miss the third one. When should we box out here, Ware and Jacob? Third shot goes up and
You
in.
got it.
So props to him for hitting the third one. Cats up 13, 25 to 12. Lance has it right side, double team kind of. Gonna call timeout. There's a cross court to Mintz. Mintz, who is feeling it, drives, kicks back to Toppin, catch and shoot, free throw line jumper.
Sorry, good
Dang
luck.
it, it should have been a foul on Ware. They don't call it. Florida ball, good look by Toppin. He hit that shot a couple times Wednesday night. They throw it down. Come on, Ware. Just give me good defense, buddy. That's an offensive foul.
Looks like they're gonna get us on the
Jesus.
floor.
That's not a foul, in my opinion. I mean, what's Ware supposed to do? What is Ware supposed to do there? Be invisible? You got to make contact.
As long as we a little ticky-tacky, but
And weird call there. Florida ball inbound. They get it in. Cats up
Gonna get
13.
another one.
Yep. Come on, Ware. Let's go straight up. No good. Watered by Toppin. Kentucky ball. Wheeler up the court. Crosses over. Drives. Gets,
Oh, wow.
Wow, gets fouled. Going to the
used
line
his
for 2
body well.
shots.
Hopefully he's all right.
Nearing the under 8 TV timeout here. We're not there yet, but we're getting there.
Is that the guy that was hurt?
Yeah. It's like a neck thing, but that was a very aggressive dunk there and was.
As he kisses the court, and it was pretty cool. Gave you chills. Gave you chills watching it a second time.
No doubt, man. Waters your eyes. That young man still has not been
God dang it.
to play back.
Let's go, Wheeler. Hit this one.
Future holds remains to be seen, although we do know he will graduate
In spring.
in May, which is a heck of an accomplishment. And great to see him out.
Let's go. Knock this one down. Let's play defense.
Got a chance to visit with him just briefly at the shoot around.
Oh.
That's
All
not,
right,
not good.
he's our best free throw shooter by percentage too.
Wheeler?
Yeah, I saw that the other night when we were there.
Oh,
That's
not good.
Yep, we got to be better than that.
Not from our point guard. You can't do that from the point guard spot. That's a long 2.
That was a push off too.
Swishes in. 11-point game. Our ball. Up 11. Come on, guys.
That's a 4-point swing we don't
Yep.
need.
Grady,
Come on,
catch
Grady.
and shoot 3. Tips in.
Oh.
That's a crazy bounce in 3. Cats back up 14.
Shooters roll or bounce.
D up, boys. We're under the 8. We're under the 8. Let's go. Stop an M1. Stop an M1. Florida has it left wing. They drive left. Good little drive to the right wing.
He had a layup. He just
Yeah,
passed
turned
it
on a
away.
layup. Misses a 3. Boarded by Wheeler. Wheeler pushes.
Out.
Wheeler off the glass. In. Cats up 16, 30 to 14. We are way under the 8 right now, so the next dead ball is a TV timeout. We can survive this defensive possession. It's a tough 3. Bricks. Boarded by Mintz. Be strong, Mintz.
Nothing there.
Mintz, catch and shoot, or pull up 3. I like the aggressiveness.
I think Florida's really got to idle down the offensive.
Let's go. Let's get a stop. He's done that before. I can live with that.
Because the shot quality hasn't moved.
Florida ball. We are way under the 8.
As you said, Castle, that should
Without a TV timeout. Got to try to get a stop here. Survive it. Survive it.
You got a lot of games.
They try to drive on Wheeler inside the paint for a floater that goes in. 14-point game, 30 to 16. Our ball. Wheeler double team. Throws over to Toppin. Toppin hands off to Grady. Grady over to Mintz. Mintz penetrates. Inside to Sheboy. They
Alright,
lose
good
it out
luck,
of bounds
that's
off Florida. Since we are ball guys after the TV timeout, up 14.
Kentucky ball when we come back.
Hey, you love being on that edge though, where you're trying to hit some dagger shots. Like you'd rather be there than down by that much.
He's hitting. I can take it.
Yeah, Mintz has hit a few of those transition pull-up 3s. He actually just hit one in our last game against Ole Miss.
Late in the game, we're going to pull it out.
Yeah, at that point, yeah, first half I get it. You can't slow down. So Kentucky up 30 to 16, guys. 30 to 16, with about 6-ish minutes to go here in the first half. It's gonna be our ball after the TV timeout. Let's catch up to the chat here. Rebounds, keeping track of how many rebounds he needs. Great Kentucky in 101. Hey, we'll see. I hope he gets there. Great Kentucky. Yeah, I reviewed the play. Mintz's arm was held, and he was carried onto the guy's back. See, that should have been at least looked at. I think they were looking at that. Because I don't think it was a question of if it was a 3 or not, because he obviously got fouled behind the arc. But that's terrible they didn't review that for the hook and hold. And I agree, Ryan. We definitely, I like our intensity on the road. It's tough to play on the road. And that's another thing we forgot to mention. If we can win today, we will finish the year above 500 on the road. Because after this point, there's no more road games. It's all neutral court. and hopefully advantage us if it's going to be Big Blue getting in, trying to create those home court opportunities, even though it's neutral court. Especially when and Nashville's always like that. Hopefully we can replicate that over in Tampa. Scott, at the game, could you hear the coach talking in the huddles during timeout? Okay, so timeouts you couldn't hear him, but you could. I heard Kermit Davis yell a lot of times during the games to his team to like set up a play or yelling at an individual player. I heard a couple comments to the refs. Cal, like usual, during the game, I could hear him saying a lot of things. Like there were some awesome moments I got on video that you'll see in the vlog. Wheeler's like looking to like call a play, throws it to Washington, and Cal's like, no, get it out, run a set, and it actually works. Sometimes it works. So it's kind of funny. And you saw there was like a 5-0 run Ole Miss made late in the game, and Cal yelled timeout. And you'll see I cut the camera off like almost before he finishes the word timeout. But just from our seats, it was insane. And like there was an awesome moment late in the game where it was that terrible call. It was. I mean, I'll admit it was not a good call. Maybe it was a good call from seeing the court. It was just not the right call in my opinion. But they called moving screen on Ole Miss, and no one knew what was going on. Then all of a sudden they pointed our way, and I said yeah. And Ole Miss's coach it's almost like he heard me say yeah first after the whistle, and you could hear the ref say because the scores table guy was like, wait, is that a 1-and-1? But it was an offensive foul, so it couldn't have been a 1-and-1. And the ref was like offensive foul. And it's just sitting that close, and we were right in front of the refs when they would do reviews. You'll see all that in the vlog, so I hope you guys enjoy that. And Ryan, I did not get ice cream. I stayed in my seat that entire game. I did not want to miss a second of that being that close to the court, but if Kenny was there, he would have gotten some ice cream, I'm sure. Like I said, I'm not much of an ice cream guy, so that's probably another reason why I didn't do it. More of a shake guy. Is it just a counter for rebounds? Oscar needs to get the record. Yeah. Oh, okay, good. Okay, so that's what you're doing. I appreciate that. If you can keep doing that, that's pretty cool. I'll keep updating that. Zach, the Auburn game, Auburn was up by 11. They're probably up by more now, right?
Yeah, I don't see them.
South Carolina's doing really well right now. They have a chance to be on the bubble, which is more than I thought they could do.
Yeah.
It makes our win at South Carolina look a lot better. So it's UK ball. Hopkins is in there, who did not play a second against Ole Miss, which is good to see him get an opportunity because he really won us that game against LSU in a lot of ways. Sheboy takes a two-pointer in there. Cats up 16, 32-16. Did I see Allen? Or did I just see somebody else? Whoa, I can't see anything right now. All right, never mind. Allen's not in there. I thought I saw Allen. So it's Florida ball. Cats by 16. They get it to Castleton. Cut off by Sheboy. They jab step inside the arc. Tough top of the key. Good close up by Wheeler. Left corner. Contested three. Bricks. They rebounded. Dang it. And they found, but no good. So he won the free throw line for 2 shots. Who's that on, Brooks?
I would think so. That looked like Hopkins there.
Yeah, then
he got pushed inside.
Well, actually, I don't know who's guarding Castle. Hopkins boxed his guy out. I want to see Hopkins tap into that driving ability. He's only done that once, and we were there live. You saw it down closer than anybody else, but
no, he definitely had some good moves. He has the capabilities, obviously.
Florida at the line for 2 shots. First shot goes up and in. 15-point game, 32-17, with about a little over 5.5 minutes to go in the first half.
FBI, the global sensation, FBI International, and the twisted crimes of FBI Most Wanted. Tuesdays, starting at 8/7 Central on CBS, streaming on Paramount.
Second free throw for Florida. Bricks, no good. Tough rebound over Sheboy.
He had to be pushed in the back, too.
Deflected, stolen by Kentucky, though. Good recovery. That was just a brick. It's hard to rebound bricks and air balls. It's hard to do that.
He looked like he flew inside a little bit. Cal was complaining about it.
He could have been pushed. Hopkins now has it. Throws over to Washington, who's not like he hasn't really hit a jumper in a while. Like, he hit some threes against Ole Miss.
Who's that, Washington?
Yeah. Washington floats it up and no good. That's got to be a shot that Washington hits in his sleep. But Florida has it now inside the arc. They penetrate, get to the basket, kick it left corner for a 3-point shot that goes up and in. 12-point game. 32-20 our ball. Wheeler up the court to Hopkins, who drives.
Good move.
Puts it up, gets blocked, hammered, no call. Florida going the other way with it. Pushes off, and they call goaltending. 10-point game.
A lot of contact there on Hopkins.
Dang.
I mean, we knew this was a good start. There's no way in hell it was going to be this easy down there. So they're going to have to weather weather the
Yep.
little runs.
Little run here by Florida. Cats still up double digits. 10-point lead for Kentucky. 32-22. Wheeler throws up the court to Ty, who gets it back to Wheeler. Let's go. Let's get a good bucket here. Grady back to Washington. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler inside the arc. Back to Washington. Catch and shoot three. Gotta hit that, man. Great freaking look. Great look. Just gotta hit it.
We're in a little bit of a drought here. Florida's probably on a 5. Is it 5-0? 7-0?
Yeah. See that?
What?
That player from Florida was in there already changed into jeans and a weird shirt.
No.
He was just wearing a uniform. You really changed after that?
I did see that.
That's weird. So, guys, Florida's on a 6-0 run here. Got to try to stop it. They have it inside the arc. Right wing. Now they have it right corner. Try to drive on Brooks. Cut off. Good close-up by Sheboy. Cross-court pass. Help! Tough two. Goes no good. Tip. Sheboy grabs it. Another rebound there, Ryan.
Well, let's get a
Kentucky, great Kentuckian. Wheeler now has it. Crosses over. Good little move. Over to Grady. Under 4. Next dead ball's a TV timeout. Washington spins.
Good look.
Good little move. Grabbed by Sheboy. Out of bounds off Florida.
Yeah, Sheboy's got 9 boards.
A little drought here by Kentucky, but still up 10 points. Yeah, can we put somebody else in, please? I mean, hey, I want him to shoot, but can we get somebody else in there? I mean, let's let Allen play or something. Just like when Allen's not playing well, you yank him out of there. I mean, he can score at any moment, but goodness gracious, man, come on. Gotta hit a couple. Gotta hit a couple.
Banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Even easier than
Like we said, this is a tough road environment. It's never easy to play here. And we were hitting some shots.
Yep, even easier than that. With no fees or minimums and no
With JJ.
fees, is it even a decision?
Scott, I can't wait for the Ole Miss vlog. The LSU vlog was a lot better than I expected. It actually felt like being at Rock. Well, hey, I appreciate that. That's kind of my goal with that, is to really let people see what it's like in there. Because we've been there so many times. Now, I'll admit, sitting in the seats that we were at for the Ole Miss game was the first time in my life to be that close to the game. I mean, the Georgia Tech game, we were close, but this was 3 rows up, center court, and just something that I never thought I would get the chance to even dream about doing. And for it to be senior night, some great moments. I will admit the LSU game was a better environment. It got louder for the LSU game. We were coming back that game, but it was definitely a little crazier for the LSU game. It was still a good environment. There's still some awesome moments. There was an early 3 by Mintz or Washington, and Ole Miss called timeout, and the lights went out, and Wheeler he's yelling his lungs out from the early court. Like, there's some pretty epic things. Now I didn't film that, but I filmed a lot of stuff. It's like Sealy said that her Hokies are up 33-30 at the half against Clemson. Okay. Is that at home or on the road? It's always nice to finish the year on a win. I mean, if you're on the road, it's tough because it's usually, if it's the last home game of the year, it's their senior night. And we were just at a senior night for Kentucky, and just the atmosphere, you have the feel. It's tough to win on those kind of nights. So it's tough to win on the road, period. But we'll see. Hey, with the chance that we have here in the first half, we're up 10 with the ball. It'd be nice to try to finish the half up double digits and try to improve upon this 10-point lead. It's setting up for a second half where we can try to just pull out the road victory. But we'll see what happens. Florida's on a little run right now, and Washington needs to see something go through the basket because he's been a little bit cold these last few possessions.
Yeah, chiming in, man. Washington, like the rest of the team, said all along, I really like this team. Love Kentucky basketball. And Washington looks like another outstanding young man, too.
It's a great movie just had. I just got to finish it. And Ryan, I agree. Sheboy really is a monster on the glass. And that's awesome that you're up by 3 on the road, Sealy. We still have a week to go. I mean, there's no reason to start looking at that too much right now. We still have conference tournaments. A lot can happen there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Kentucky ball. Up 10 points with 3:43 to go here in the first half. 32-22. Looks like we have Mintz, Grady, Wheeler, Sheboy, and Brooks. Mintz tries to... It gets into Sheboy. Hands off to Wheeler. Wheeler penetrates. Got double teamed. Passes over to Mintz. Top of the key. Dribbles left. Cross court to Wheeler. Calls out a play. 10 on the shot clock. Drives left. Pounces to Brooks, who's got to catch that mother effing crap. Come on, dude.
Yeah, that was a great look.
Good up court pass for a dunk by Florida. It's an 8-point game.
Man, that was-
Brooks got to finish that. He's going to catch it
He's
first.
got to be ready and take it up.
So 8-point game, guys. 32-24. A little over 3 minutes to go.
Would have been nice to maintain a 10-point lead here by half.
And my goal is to try to keep a double-digit lead here by the half. Brooks now has the top of the key. Throws to Mintz, who gets fouled. That's the last foul Florida had to give, so we'll be inbounding here. Brooks, you got to be looking for the ball, man. Look for the freaking ball. I mean, if you're going to cut to the basket, you got to have your hands out. It was a tough angle. Come on, dude.
We got to be better on the transition defense in that, too.
We took him out. We took Brooks out, put Toppin in, so hopefully Toppin can take advantage of this opportunity. Toppin has it now, crosses over to Mintz. Good little ball fake, catch and shoot, corner three, no good. We've not scored in a while, man. We haven't scored in three-plus minutes. Got to get a stop and get some kind of a transition basket here to change the momentum.
Is this an 8-0 run?
Yep, 8-0 run by Florida, and they get it inside, double team. Castleton trying to post up on Sheboy. Storm. Oh. Really?
How many fouls is that?
It's only our fifth. So there's foul goes. Scott, it would be good momentum in the SEC if we get a fun. Yeah, I agree. That'd be great momentum right there if we could pull that off. Got to try to answer their little run here and get something to go through the basket. Florida fakes a three, crosses it inside, Toppin guarding Castleton. Goes straight up. Yep, got too deep, and we have a 6-point ball game now. 32-26. Sheboy inside, gets it, hammers it. That's what we got to do. Come on.
That breaks the 10-0 run they were on.
Yes.
Nice steal.
Wheeler steals it. Wheeler over to Grady. Back to Wheeler. Wheeler penetrates. Kicks it. Corner. Mintz. Toppin. Back to Grady. Grady drives. Floats up with the glass. Nope. Floats it in. 10-point lead again. Cats up 36-26. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good little steal by Wheeler right there. Come on, boys. Let's go. Big time stop in a bucket here. Big time stop in a bucket. Come on, boys. Florida has it. Left wing. Hands it off. Come on. Get good. Help Grady out. Help Grady out. It's a mismatch down there. Help him. That's a tough three. Almost air balls. Mintz grabs it. Sheboy grabs it, actually.
That's a rebound, right?
Yep, Sheboy gets a rebound. Kind of took it from Mintz, but that's one thing Sheboy did a lot was take Brooks' rebounds away, that Ole Miss game. Wheeler has it now, crosses over. Cats up 10 with the ball. Top of the key. Toppin throws it to Grady, who's curling. Resets. Grady throws over to Mintz. Good catch.
Sheboy.
Gets inside of Sheboy. Double team. Cross court to Wheeler. Catch and shoot. Wing three. Grab by Sheboy.
Get it out.
Good job, Sheboy.
Good
To
look.
Grady.
Oh,
To
Grady,
Wheeler.
come on.
Wheeler drives. Puts it up off the glass. No good.
Grady's got to shoot that ball.
I agree.
Come on, Grady.
Darn it, Grady.
I'm glad you're unselfish. We didn't have that ball going up.
Wheeler can hit it too, but I agree. Grady's got to be taking that shot. That's got to be Grady's
I'd
shot.
rather him shoot a three
Yeah.
than Grady drive, right? Even though he's done all right.
Yeah. So, guys, Cats up 10, Florida ball, 47 seconds to go. Wheeler kind of reaching. We do have a foul to give. If we need to foul. Florida, right wing. Tough, selfish three. Bricks. Grabbed by Mintz. Probably hold. Not really no chance for a 2-for-1. I'd just say hold for as long as you can. Get a good shot. Be nice to hit a three here. We've not had many.
I got to be, and the thing is, Grady, since we've gone to the LSU game, he has not. Maybe he's made 1 3.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really.
He had
not,
one game we were at.
He's not looking to shoot it, and he hasn't shot it very well. But he's drove to the basket a few times, done all right. He's playing good team ball, but he's got him to knock down those threes.
Yeah.
Or shoot them.
2 shots coming for Sheboy here. It was not a 1-on-1 because he got fouled on the shot. It's just, CBS just said there's 2 shots.
He's at 10 points, 11 rebounds.
Already.
Trying to add to it. Unbelievable. That's a game stat right there.
So Sheboy at the line, guys, for 2 shots.
That's what,
Hits the first free throw. Looks like Great Kentuckian says he needs 97 more to beat the all-time Kentucky record in a season.
that's amazing. I've been watching Kentucky basketball a long time, and
What's Sheboy doing?
Next to Randall, Davis. I mean, you got a lot of different really good players in there. Don't get me wrong, but this to me has been the guy that's been the most consistent double-double player I've seen, and just racking up the rebounds. He's kind of like if anybody remembers Dennis Rodman, he just knows how to get to the ball.
He always fights. So guys, Cats up 11 right now, 37-26, with one more free throw to come for Oscar Tshiebwe, with 22.6 seconds to go in the first half.
Effervescent guy. They love him as a teammate. And his rebounding, and you know, most outstanding rebounders, you've been around it a long time, are not the tallest guy.
So if Kenny was here right now, we have reached our goal of the first half, getting to 37 points already, with actually a free throw to come still. Free throw opportunity. And Tshiebwe, after getting his hand taped up or it's nothing rubbed off, Tshiebwe's back at the line. Second free throw drills. Cats up 12, 38-26. Be nice to get a stop or a steal here.
Good little run back here on Florida's 10-0 run.
I think we've had a little 6 though, right? Right now?
Yeah. Little trap. They got a foul.
Yeah, we do a foul to give. Overplay. Oh! Tshiebwe with a block.
Don't pick up a cheap foul here.
Yeah, that's definitely not him. Great block. So I saw someone talking about that. His blocking ability's gotten better as the year has gone on. Florida has it, rips through, cut off, stolen by Washington. 2, up the Mints, catch and shoot. 3. Oh! We just can't have a freaking buzzer beater.
Good half by the Cats. Let's hope we can come back and finish it in the second. Damn, good look.
Good shot by Mintz.
Oscar was there. Jam it back in.
Good job. They had just cut it to 26-32, and we went on a little 6-0 run there to end the half. Up double digits, 12-point lead, 38-26. Almost hit a buzzer beater 3 there at the half, but we don't get buzzer beater 3s here in Kentucky. We just don't get it. Positive close of the half. Yep, great Kentuckian and Ryan both pointed out that's Oscar Tshiebwe's 25th double-double of the year. So good, already a solid first half by Tshiebwe, who I think has basically solidified the Player of the Year award. I think that's pretty much his at this point. I think the only thing they're waiting on is where he wants it shipped to.
Do you think any of us will look back in our lives and regret the things we didn't buy? Or the places we didn't go?
That's true, JJ. That is a great point. I mean, Coach K, he's obviously a good coach. He's had a lot of good seasons, a lot of players. He's obviously a good coach, but that is such a weaselly, fake comment out of him right there. You know, he's like, here, Coach K just made a comment and he's like, I don't want all the attention on me. Then why would you say you're retiring after this year and have a whole farewell tour? You know you wanted the attention on you. No, but I know, but if he didn't want the attention, he should have just done what Roy Williams did, which is just don't say a word, then retire after the year's over. That's what you would do. So that's a lie. Good point. Good point. That is. Coach K, he's known to do that. When they beat Kentucky, he did his little fake, like, I don't care, when he definitely cares. Because watch when they lose. He's the quickest handshake in the college basketball.
Good team, program. He was a good coach.
But he's definitely not as 100% perfect as a lot of people think, that's for sure. Everyone's a good sport when you're winning. Ryan, yeah, hopefully, that's one of the more surprising things. And that's been a story throughout the year is we've won a lot of games when not necessarily everyone's playing well, especially our better players. And Grady didn't do too much that first half. He had a rattle in 3, a couple good inside baskets. Like I know one floater for sure. And Washington might scored that first basket of the game that hasn't scored since. But yeah, I agree, Sealy. Never have liked Puke. I have one Duke fan that I respect, and when they do well, I'm happy for him, but everybody else, no.
My buddy Kenny, we can count him. Kim McManus. Your brother's probably who he's named after.
And they have shown it this first half. Really good job of Sheboy bodying up a tough guy to defend in the post in Colin Castleton, and a great contest at the three-point line.
Grady did hit 1
2
3.
for 5 from
Forgot.
three. They're not getting open looks from that three-point line at all. This was just
Hit the rim 10 times.
on the defensive end of the floor by the Kentucky Wildcats.
Florida's got a pretty good big man in Colin Castleton, but when you play Kentucky, you're guaranteed to have the second best big man in the game. Oscar Sheboy is headed to have the highest rebound average in 42 years. Interesting to hear Clark Kellogg talk about this is one of the best transition teams he has seen Kentucky have, and yet they have one of the best post players that college basketball has seen in a long time. That's why I love them for the tournament. They can beat you 85-80, and they can beat you 65-60. That's a great quality to have in the market.
Right now it's 38-26 Wildcats at halftime as regular season races come down the wire. We'll get you all caught up with ADT at the half. Continues after this.
15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance.
You doing?
This is what
My
we do.
brother.
This is our state.
Oh yeah, that was mine.
This drives the kind of innovation that was the first man on the moon. And when the next generation is raised on the legends of old,
That's what I just said.
because only the strong take giant leaps. This is our state, home to Indiana's highest ranked, most innovative school. And for 11 straight years, our tuition hasn't gone up a dime. We keep going, persistently pursuing the next giant leap.
Small businesses that switch to Spectrum Business can cut their internet and phone bill in half, and we'll prove it. Grab your current bill and go to spectrum.com/business-calculator. Enter your current internet and phone services. Enter your monthly expense. See how much you can save.
Let's go ahead and see what the box score looks like, guys, here the first half.
.com/business-calculator or call 877-888-9112 and we'll calculate your savings for you. And then make the switch to Spectrum Business.
Ohio is full of all kinds of people. Some are early birds, and some are night owls. Some work on a job site, while others go to class. And some spend their evenings working out, while others are burning the midnight oil. No matter who you are or what you do, we can all be at risk of developing.
So here, guys, in the first half, well, actually, let me pull up a different box score because this one actually isn't very.
There is hope. Visit takechargeohio.org.
Doesn't show all the stats I want to see.
Call our helpline. Together, we can take charge of our future.
Welcome back to Saturday Showcase presented by
Come on.
Power Energy.
Actually, I forgot. Purdue just played Indiana at home. 4-point game of the half.
But also it's sunny and
Purdue up 4.
and anybody who's grown up in the Midwest.
Yeah, I was talking to one of my friends who's a Duke fan. We were saying, what's one if you could pick 2 teams that you do not want to play in March Madness in the NCAA tournament, who would they be? We both. It's kind of funny. We both said the same exact team as number 1. For some reason, we don't want to play Purdue. I don't want to play Purdue. Something about them. They're obviously really good, but they got a 7 or have like an 8'5" center. They have an NBA like slashing guy. They have senior guards that hit threes like it's their job, and it's just a tough team. And they're a team that are not going to be. I mean, once you get to a certain point in the tournament, you're not going to have easy games. But still, I would prefer not to play Purdue. And I guess I'd say number 2 is probably Kansas, just because we beat them so bad at their home court. And I don't like that storyline going into the game. It's hard to beat a team twice, which is why we might run into that problem here in Tampa when we have our conference tournament, because we might be playing in LSU again. Or LSU, they beat us, so I'd be fine with that. I don't want to play them, but I could live with that. But I don't want to play definitely don't want to play Alabama again. I definitely not want to play Alabama again. I mean, if we get screwed and have to play them in the first game of the tournament, our first tournament game, SEC, that's going to be a hard out just because we beat them twice. And they're going to be playing for their lives. So I really don't want to play Alabama again. But we'll see. I'm watching Purdue right now. It's exactly why I don't want to play them. He's going to make Sheboy look like he's freaking 3 feet tall. Let's see here. Box score for the first half of the Kentucky-Florida game here, March 5th, 2022. Sheboy leading the team in points and rebounds with 12 points, 11 rebounds, 4 offensive. Then he has 1 steal and 1 block. So just unreal. Every time you look at his stat line, all you can do is just laugh and just shake your head and be like, this is This is unbelievable. For just so consistent. Brooks only had 2 points. I forget what he did. He had a dunk, I guess, off a good pass. So Brooks, honestly, we're up by 12 points, guys, on the road against Florida on their senior night. With Brooks, Washington, and Grady not really doing too much. Grady's done. He's been fine, but Grady could be the best player on our team in some ways. So him with having 7 points, which I'll get to in a second, is not what he could be doing, what he should be doing. So Sheboy 12 points, 11 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. Brooks 2 points, 2 rebounds, and that's it. So not a good half by Brooks. Really need to see him play like he did against Kansas more consistently. Because if we have Brooks playing like that, it just puts us to another level, which is why we looked so great that day. And we just played really well. I mean, that's how basketball is. You're not always going to have your best punch ready to go, but you got to be able to win when you don't have your best punch ready to go. Washington only had 2 points, had a quick layup to start the game, hasn't done anything since, but 2 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Wheeler had 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists, and 1 steal. Had a 3-point shot made. Our first shot of the first 3 of the game, actually. They called it a 2 at first, and then like 4 minutes later, we just had an extra point on the board, so it was kind of nice that we had an extra point, thanks to Wheeler's 3. And he's been doing a good job, I think, probing and dribbling around in the offense, because that's what opens up our offense. Is when he's doing that, he can get inside for layups, he can kick it for threes, or even go in and put his little left hand running layup too. Because I'm telling you, that layup of his going left, even going right and just jab stepping, pump faking, and going up is tough to stop. It was impressive to watch live in person that close. Grady 7 points, 1 3, which rattled in, went straight in the air and planked in, which was nice to see go in for him. 7 points and 1 assist for Grady. And then off the bench, we have 8 bench points, which is always nice to see. If your bench can get you 10 points, that's a positive thing, and I think you're probably going to win most games. So if we can just have one bench guy score again, I think we have a good chance to win the game. We'll see. A lot of stuff has to happen, right? I'm telling you, Purdue, I don't want to play. Toppin had 2 points and 3 rebounds. Hopkins did play a little bit, but didn't do too much. Didn't record a stat, and Ware the same way. Picked up a couple fouls and just struggling a bit, but I want to see where get a rebound, dunk, or something. Just a positive play. He can play good defense. He's a big guy and a great teammate. He's one of the best glue guys on the team from what I've heard and watching him on the bench. He obviously had a rough game against Ole Miss, but he's a glue guy that you don't see a lot in college basketball nowadays, or college football really. A guy that's not playing much but has a positive attitude on the bench and just a great guy to be around. You can obviously see the team loves him with how they act around him. And then you also had Mintz off the bench, who might be one of the... He's in the running, in my opinion, for 6th man of the year in all college basketball, definitely SEC. And Mintz had 6 points, 2 threes, and 2 rebounds. So there's your halftime box score update from the Kentucky-Florida game. Let me check back and so I don't miss this second half here, but it starts here soon. But yeah, Kentucky guys has a 12-point lead at the half, 38-26, and that is where we stand right now here at the halftime mark of the game. I'm going to do a quick snowball shooting here really quick. Second half of that probably going to start here in a little bit.
He knows it all. He sure does.
I know just enough.
From New York right now, coming up, second half, Kentucky and Florida.
Thank you for watching AT&T at the Half. I am so pumped to be back with you guys for March Madness. Remember the first time we got together?
Good seek, Sam. I used my Capital One Quicksilver card and earned 1.5% cashback. I don't know what that is, but...
Let's say, guys, our goal could be like...
Sorry, I'll never do that again.
Let's go 12. Let's go 12, because you know what? If we can score 12 again, if we can have a 12-point lead in the second half, I will be happy. Well, here, let me turn the camera so you can see it real quick.
Doors of open. Moments when barriers are broken. Moments when you're called to provide hope for someone in need. Moments when you harness something deep inside. Moments when you're drawn to a cause greater than yourself.
2.
Moments when champions are born. At the University of Kentucky, this is who we are. This is what we do.
3. Jeez. At 3 right now, guys.
For a company to claim it's the
4,
industry
big time.
it better back it up. When it comes to basement water, EverDry Water Treatment has
5, change of ball.
1,000 satisfied customers to support its claim. Remember, it's not dry
Until it's ever dry.
At Kroger,
We're at
we
5
know
right now.
It's all about standards. That's why we do up to a 27-point inspection on our produce.
Jeez.
For oranges, we check for color and scarring and more, keeping only the best of the best on our shelves.
I need the music. Jiminy Christmas.
Because when it comes to fresh for
You got your
everyone,
cans too close.
we believe the juice is worth the squeeze.
6, needed it.
Kroger, fresh for everyone.
When your home feels clean and happy,
The people inside are clean and happy too.
You guys don't worry, we do have a reload, thankfully.
all you have to do is point.
Need Kenny's support here.
Any first item removed, just $49.
At Burger King,
Christmas.
Solemn time is now all the time. Introducing new $1.99 croissants. Enjoy a flaming Whopper Jr. or crispy chicken Jr. on the go.
We need a reload.
For lunch, snack, or dinner. $1.99 croissants.
Goodness gracious.
All the bit more aware of the air we're breathing and how healthy it is. Airborne viruses, mold, and mildew are more common than ever. With over 42 years of waterproofing experience, EverDry Waterproofing is the best choice for any water damage issues. It's not dry.
Until it's ever dry.
The team and forecast.
Should've done this outside today. Live feed outside, put the TV on the patio.
What was that?
Have the live feed outside if I have the TV on the patio.
Yeah.
State Farm is there.
I'm sure it's, if anybody's in Kentucky, it's beautiful there too.
7 seniors making their final appearance. Going down to court here. The final
What's the halftime score here?
38-26.
Actually started the game, and then we restarted the game. So we take a look at our first half statistics brought to you by Sonic.
Wasn't he?
Kentucky doesn't win by the 3. Florida does, and they're not doing enough of it right
6.
now. They typically make 8 a game, Brad. They need to make at
What'd you say
least
it was,
that.
Steve? 7, 38-26.
They're going to come up with some stops. Wally made a great point about Kentucky's defense. I thought Florida's looks from the perimeter were really bothered and disrupted by the Kentucky defense. And then the big fella in the middle, too much Shibwe, just like in the first game.
Is it too close? Do we like move stuff around?
Might be off a little bit.
Doing a great job here. Ty Washington operating in the
8,
pick and roll, beautiful
Jesus.
pocket pass, and Shibwe doing what Shibwe does. Bagging his own groceries. You miss it and go get it.
9,
Get down the mid-range, and then when he seals you, they do a really good job.
10,
Kentucky does of passing
11,
As a matter of
cow,
fact,
8,
John Calipari said, "Don't you throw it in there."
12.
He's in the paint. And he does a
We got there. It took a while. We got there. 13, 14.
by John Calipari's team here on the road, doing exactly what he talked about, being machine-like.
15.
Can they do it for another 20 minutes? And can Florida somehow
All right.
push together like they did?
15.
Obviously,
You got
expect
there.
a battle here. The Gators will come out strong.
And the Gators, as far as their
I'm sure this will get close. Let's hope we can
start this half,
play well in the second half and finish this up with a W today.
they've got to make sure they get quality shots, move that defense.
You guys just scored a ball.
And knock them down, and then defensively,
This will be our possession area. The first jump ball of the second half.
You sure, Jake?
Cats
Didn't
up 12.
we get that jump ball off the missed shot?
Yeah, that's right.
an open look.
So we. Oh, so they got it first again.
Yeah, it's their ball to start. They got an offensive rebound for a dunk. 10-point game, 38-20, 38-28.
Shifting, and you've got one lane to possibly get to the offensive glass. Castleton, the first
So it's Kentucky ball, guys, up 10. Washington throws to Shibwe, turns it over.
Good thought, just didn't happen.
Up the court for a 3. That goes no good. Almost dunked back in. They call a foul on Kentucky.
nice start thus far for the Gators after good ball movement, a good open look, and great work by DeRougie on the glass to give Colin Castleton a dunk.
Yep, foul on Shibwe. It's his first foul of the game, actually.
Also looking for double figures if he hits his free throw. Nice to have
First free throw for Florida goes in. 9-point game, 38-29.
decision today. Mike Blank glad to have him back on the court. Had a huge game against Mississippi State. They had 18 and 22.
They bricked the second free throw, so it's a 9-point lead for Kentucky with the ball.
And this half,
Wheeler, middle of the court, over to Brooks, hands off to Grady, throws back to Wheeler.
Oh, get a basket.
Wheeler standing on the gator, tries to throw over to Washington, does. Ty gets a screen from Sheboy, uses it, tosses back to Sheboy, fakes it, good little drive, puts it up, no good, got fouled, and no good. Florida ball.
Not a very good shot either.
Up the court, it's another foul on Sheboy. They don't call it, thankfully. 7-point game, we gotta start scoring again.
5-0 run to start the half.
Timeout.
just the start you want if you're Mike White. John Calipari at Cena. Just a little over a minute.
Right out of halftime, Cal.
They're doing what Clark said they needed to do. They're back in the game.
You bums play like this all the time. You may not be in the bubble. Florida, I'm telling you, they could be a 3 seed if they wanted if they've ever played basketball like they're supposed to every game, but they just don't. Which is why they're always a bubble team. They'll sometimes get in and sometimes not get in. That's really the kind of program Mike White's ran since he got there. So it's nothing new. It's just what they are. Kenny, it was a rough snowball halftime show, but we did reach our goal. Took a while. We got there. 1 reload. Ryan, what happens if we win and Auburn wins? We're a 3 seed in the conference tournament. If we lose, if they lose and we win, then we tie for first place in the SEC. But I still believe we're still a 3. The highest we can be is a 3, and the lowest we can be is a 4. So the double bye is not in jeopardy, thankfully, today. And we're 96 rebounds away from Sheboy breaking it.
Did you know you can get
Couldn't get there. That's amazing. It's that many more.
the free app that gets you discounts at your
Is that Dan Essel you said?
I think so.
I have them check good
I didn't.
even if they have
I
insurance.
remember watching him play, but
And have your doctor send it
I
where
know he
it's the
was
lowest.
good.
And it works at over 70,000 pharmacies across the country.
It's not a good start to the second half, but we're still up 7 points, 38-31 with the ball. We just called a timeout.
Gotta get a basket here and start
Just taking
getting
it
back
to
to
him
being
again.
aggressive under the basket, getting rebounds. Letting them in too deep again, and they're attacking the boards a little harder than we are.
It's okay, people. I've trained for this.
It's not complicated. Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy S22 with the Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition.
My parents broke the law and they ran.
It's time to put them in play. Bait.
Never see them again.
The new FBI International, Tuesday, 9/8 Central on CBS.
Like someone was saying in the chat, we need Grady, Washington, or Brooks to have a better second half if we're going to win today. Because we can't have those 3 playing like that and expect to win. Grady was okay, but Washington and Brooks were non-existent for the most part.
Now we take a look at pushing this ball ahead. Take a look. Ball's here, defender there, and then right there, rim running is Colin Castleton, and you can't see it from behind.
Come on, man. See where I don't complain much, but you got to get back and not let him under the basket like that. And Brooks has been a little late coming back down on defense sometimes too. He's got to get there.
It's our ball, guys. Up 7 points. Toppin's in there now for Brooks. Should be a set little player action here. Washington drives, kicks over to Sheboy, gets
Nice
spin for
look
2, puts it in.
Man.
Cats up 9, 40-31. Good layup for Sheboy.
Seems like Brooks has been getting taken out.
Yeah, Brooks
a
is
lot lately.
he's just not playing that. He's not playing like he should be. He's a
Not as
junior.
consistent as he. Yeah, what is his capability? He's capable of being like the guy.
Yeah, he's absolutely capable of being the best player on the team.
Oh boy.
Man, terrible foul call on Sheboy, and they're going line for 2 shots. That's his second foul already. Thank goodness he didn't get any fouls in the first half.
But the fact that they're attacking, getting inside scores, this will be the second opportunity at the free throw line.
It's really a foul. I mean, he just flopped back.
The second half,
We'll see. Ball don't lie.
253s on the season, but they're going to need some more, as you said, in this half.
Puts it in. 8-point game. 40-32. Kentucky up.
Trade their world of luxury to live in the jungles of Panama. It's the most dangerous celebrity adventure ever attempted. Beyond the Edge series premiere Wednesday.
Second free throw for Florida. Goes in. 7-point game again. 40-33. Got a big-time bucket there last possession by Sheboy. Got us on the board here in the second half. So it's our ball now, up 7 points. Sheboy sets a screen for Wheeler. Over to Grady. Grady inside to Sheboy. Puts it up strong and in. Cats back up 9, 42-33. Little under 18, or a little under 2 minutes in here in the second half. So Florida ball, Cats by 9. They drive left, hand it off, top of the key, top and guard the ball. Inside the arc, now they have it right wing. Hands it off, still right wing. Good switch action. Moving screen, they drive, pass inside to Castleton for a don't foul. Good block. Dug out by Washington.
Got lucky there. He's got to not stay up there that long.
Washington loses it, gets it over to Grady. Got fouled. Sheboy gets fouled. Good left-hand hook by Sheboy. Cats up 11, 44-33.
The capabilities of this Florida big man, Sheboy's got to really pay attention to him under the basket. He did in the first half for the most part.
Oh!
Oh, this is what he
Sheboy up the court, up the steal. Oh! Hammer by Sheboy, M1.
That's
called
awesome.
a foul.
Great
Cats
play.
up 13 at the line for a free throw. What's Cal doing? What did Cal
Pumped up with him,
do?
or?
Cal is like just, I've never seen Cal do
This
what
is
he
a
just
dumb
did.
foul by Florida.
Yeah.
Man, that's a dumb foul.
Wow, didn't even phase him.
I mean,
Goes up, hammers it
Slap of his
at the
arm
line
is
for a
not
free
gonna
throw. So Sheboy with a big-time M1 transition dunk. Cats up 13, and Sheboy's at the line for a chance to try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
He got 20 points today.
He has scored 6 already early on. Maybe 8.
Sheboy with 20 points looking to get 21 here at the line. He got it.
Drills it. Cats up 14, 47-33. Let's get a big-time stop here. Big-time stop here.
Oh, come on.
We're
We're racking up the fouls. Florida's definitely going to be on the line for one-on-ones. And Florida doesn't have a foul yet this half. How's that possible? They just got one.
What?
Florida definitely has a foul. They just got
Yeah, that's
one
true. They haven't added the foul on Florida's side yet.
We're going to stop here.
Maybe they've added one to us.
Maintain this lead. We actually are 2 points ahead of what our lead was.
D up, Wheeler. No fouls, buddy. Don't foul.
Another one.
Don't foul, Sheboy. Castleton has it. Cats up 14. Florida ball. God dang it. Wheeler reaches in. No call. Come on, Wheeler.
Yeah, he's definitely he's been playing good, but I don't know what's happened here in the last minute.
What are you doing?
He's got his third foul.
What are you thinking, Wheeler? What are you thinking? You're not thinking. Come on.
Definitely overplaying too much.
God dang it, dude. He deserved that foul there. He fouled 4 times before it. You know?
Yeah.
Florida for 2. Puts it in. 12-point game. 47-35. Our ball.
All right, now you're starting to think possessions here too. Take advantage of what you can. Let's grind out a possession if we can. Especially
Grady,
if we get to a timeout.
Left wing throws it to Toppin. Yep, nearing the 16-minute timeout. Toppin hands it off to Washington. Steps in for 2. Rattle's no good. And he has not scored much today. He had that lay at the start and has not scored since.
Yeah, he's been off. Maybe he'll pick it up late.
So now Florida has it left wing inside the arc. Throws it top of the key. Cut off by Toppin. Try to drive on Grady. Right wing 3. No good. They put it back up and no good. Grab it!
You got to box out better than that.
Ain't.
It's not, I mean, Sheboy's battling there. Somebody lost their man.
10-point game, 47-37. Got a rebound. They missed 2 shots. Got a rebound. Under 16, so we nice to get an M1 here for the TV timeout. Washington throws to Grady. Grady penetrates, floats it up, and rims no good. God dang it. Florida ball, Cats up 10. Got to get a stop here somehow. Got to get a stop. They penetrate. He's out of bounds!
He was out of bounds.
So our ball, guys, up 10. Grady, man. Doesn't take any threes anymore. And at what point do you take Washington out and put Allen in? At what point? When he misses 30 shots or 40 shots?
He's playing well. He's got at least he has the confidence to stay that guy, but he's going to have to pick it up here.
Yeah, that's right. I'm worried with that much power. Good at me.
I mean, Washington's battling. He's not hanging his head. But, I mean, god dang, Washington. You got to have something going at least once.
It's scrolling endlessly lets me reject things.
Yeah, but
So it's going to be Kentucky ball. After the under 16-minute timeout of the second half, up 10 points. Be nice to get a bucket going, a little mini run here again. Yeah, you're right, Great Kentuckian. Grady's not shot much. He's not shot much again. And Mintz, Mintz was scoring early on, but hasn't done much since. And then Great Kentuckian did say that if UK's going to win, these three things, keys are needed. Sheboy needs a double-double, got that. Grady shoots like a madman, have not got that yet. And Mintz and bench need to play hard. I'd say they've played hard. I mean, like I said, I think if the bench can score 10 points, double digits, that's a positive thing, and I think you should win most games when your bench does that. I don't know if we've reached that yet, but we were at 8 points at halftime, so all we need is 2 points now from the bench to try to get over that hump, that goal that I want to get over. But yeah, Grady just needs to, and like I said, he can drive and float it in, but there's certain plays where he's catching it and he needs to take it. I love guys being unselfish, but he's got to put threes in. He's got to take threes because you can't make threes unless you take them. And when you're shooting 5 threes a game, it's going to be tough to hit all 5. But if you shoot 15 threes, you get a lot better chance to hit 5. So we'll see. Glad to have a double-digit lead still here in the second half. 37-27, right? Or no, 47-37, excuse me. 47-37, and it's our ball off the Florida turnover. They threw it to a guy, had his foot out of bounds, so it was a turnover by Florida. But we'll see. Just, like I said, Washington hit a couple buckets. Brooks maybe gets involved. He starts to play with passion again. Because when Brooks plays with passion, he can be one of the best players in college basketball with his size and his ability. Because Brooks can shoot, he can drive, he can slash, he can rebound. Topping can do the same things. Probably can even shoot as well if he wants to shoot the ball. There's a lot of guys that can score. Mintz can get hot. There's a lot of options we have. We just need to start using them and play basketball here. We're almost 5 minutes here. Almost 5 minutes into the second half with a 10-point lead. It's definitely a logjam of teams around the same record there after the top 4. So I don't know how the seeding is going to work out with that. You can't even look until today's over with. So it's Kentucky ball, guys, up 10 points. A little over 15 minutes to go in the game. Toppin now has it, pounces down to Sheboy, turns, spins right hand hook shot, goes up and in. Sheboy having a game so far. Cats up 12.
That was a little further out.
Yeah, 49-37. Under 15 to go. Florida has the top of the key. Grady hands up, tough cross-court pass for a 3 from the corner, goes up, no good. Tipped, rebounded by Grady. Good job by Grady to come back down and crash.
Sheboy got a tip of that too.
Yep. Washington throws it to Mintz. Mintz penetrates as he steps out of bounds.
Gosh. I was just talking about this. I don't know how you lose court awareness. It's called court awareness. I love Mintz, but guys, we got to know where the hell we are on the floor. He should have popped the 3 to begin with.
I don't understand how he stepped out of bounds there.
He steps back from where he caught it. He steps out of bounds.
God dang it. So, guys, Florida ball. Cats up 12. Let's make up for that, Mintz, right now. Get a rebound, get a deflection, get something positive here on defense. Come on, man. Castleton gets it, drives on Sheboy, cut off. They throw it left corner, left wing. Walks, no call. Grady now guarding the ball, right wing. They get a screen, double team. They penetrate, tough 2. Contested, goes up, no good, and Toppin rebounds it.
Good up, Toppin.
Kentucky ball. Toppin could be one of our best rebounders, obviously, outside of Sheboy. With his ability to jump. He had some great rebounds in that game he went to. You'll see in the vlog. One in particular that was a great rebound. Washington drives, double team, kicks to Toppin. Toppin steps into a 2-pointer that goes up and no good.
Gotta hit that.
Yep. These are shots that we can hit. Florida turns it over. No, almost turns it over. Inside.
Dang wow, we got lucky. We got lucky.
Come on, Toppin! God dang it, man. Up the court to Grady. Grady penetrates, kicks it right wing to Mintz. Mintz penetrates, free throw line, jumper in.
I think, knock on wood again, but I think Sheboy, he's not only like a good teammate, but I think the refs like him. I think the refs like him, and there's times where there's questionable calls.
Technical.
I think Sheboy, sometimes he gets a benefit, and
Yeah.
that goes to show you as a player, with umpires, referees, whatever it may be, there's nothing wrong with having a good relationship with them.
So, guys, Cats up 14. They might have just called a technical foul on Mike White. I don't know if they did or not. I heard a second whistle after the timeout. So, Cats up 51-37, 14-point lead, and Florida just called a timeout. We're still above the 12-minute timeout, so we're still there. But would be nice to get some bonus free throws here if they did tee up Mike White. Looks like it's a 30-second timeout, though, as the game's already come back on. We'll see. There was a second whistle, though. So I think it easily could have been because Mike White, he aggressively walked over to a coach.
And that's a remarkable list. Bob Huggins has been nominated as a finalist for the Naismith Hall of Fame. Cliff Ellis has had a phenomenal run. I don't know if many people would realize that John Calipari would be where he is.
I don't think they did, guys. They would have already said something. Wow, that's right. It's Florida ball. They called timeout. So Cats up 14. Florida ball. They have it way outside the arc right now. Mintz guarding the ball. They throw it top of the key. Cut off by Washington. Moving screen. They jab step. Not called. They get inside.
Good.
Oh, late freaking foul call.
Nothing was there. It was just a bad shot.
It's a really late bad call.
I'm not liking that. So it wasn't technical?
No.
Yeah, we won't see it again, but I don't think there was much there. That was a bad call, unfortunately.
And we're not going to see it again.
I'll never learn how to spell it, but I'll always remember this moment we had together. And that's great some years later. Man, what a career.
What a terrible call.
That was a shot.
Terrible bailout call. And the first free throw goes up and in. So the ball is lying right now. The ball should not be going in. 13-point game. Sheboy is going to come out for Ware here before the 12-minute timeout. We're at 13:24 to go. So hopefully Ware can get a positive play, like I said. Get a rebound. Get something positive, Ware.
Yeah, needs to contribute a little bit more.
So Florida hits both fake free throws, and it's back to a 12-point game, 51-39.
Somewhere along the line, Sheboy is going to get into foul trouble somewhere, I'm sure.
So we're going to get a guy like Collins, who hasn't played a second today, or Ware, or Brooks to really step up when he's out. He steps up for him. Someone needs to step up for him when he's out. So Washington now has it, bounces to Ware, who we just were talking about. Ware dribbles right, hands out to Washington, and they foul Washington. Yeah, that's a makeup call for that terrible foul you just called him us. Now Mintz has it, going to inbound it to Washington. Center of the court, throws over to Grady. Grady dribbles right.
Yeah, he did that.
Yep. Leans in. Hands it to Ware. Ware hands it back to Grady. Grady rips through, steps back for a wing three. That goes no good. It's go out of bounds. Kind of stuck around there. Not good move on that possession.
No.
Is that really the best shots we can get Grady open right now? I mean, gosh darn it.
He's probably told to shoot, but that wouldn't.
So Florida ball, guys. Cats up 12. Under 13 to go. Florida has it. Walks, no call. Way outside the right wing right now. Throws the top of the key. Topping closes out. They penetrate. Where? Darn it.
Oh, wow. Here we
Another
go.
ticky-tack foul. And the next foul is going to be one-on-one for
I
Florida.
don't know how you switch from one half to the next. It's really doesn't allow the players to know what they can do, but that's what we're doing right now.
So now it's Florida ball inbound. Next foul on us is a 1-and-1. There's only 2 fouls on Florida. And Ware's coming out. Brooks is coming back in. It'd be nice to get some freaking something from Brooks here in the second half.
Ware's definitely not contributing what we need right now, but hopefully it'll pick up somewhere.
Come on, guys. Someone make up for it. Florida has it now. Top of the key. 12 and a half to go. Cats up 12. They drive right, hand it off. Grady cuts it off inside the arc, almost a jump ball, leans in, out of control, just out of control action. Tough control. Tough three goes up and in for them. 9-point game. 51-42. Need to get a basket here somehow. Ty hands it off to Grady. Grady throws it over to Ty. Back to Mintz. Mintz jab steps, crosses over, leans in, gets to Washington, who breaks it, and they foul him now. So it's going to be our ball, guys, up 9 points after the TV timeout. That freaking a-hole just chucks threes every game. That's all he does. Been there 5 years, chucking threes, and I've seen it happen. That's all he does. So Cats up 9. Just not able to put teams away right now. Like last game, we couldn't put Ole Miss away. Farting around with the same crap right now against Florida. Tougher environment, but still. The best of the best put teams away. And we have that ability still to do it. We just got to just do it. Okay, we still have a 9-point lead. 11:52 to go in the game. TV timeout. They just fouled Washington for the third freaking foul on 4.5. And it's going to be our ball here after the under 12 TV timeout.
Hey, bud. Thanks for coming out to cheer me on. Dad, I'm always here. I'm always here for you, too. Okay. Go, Dad. Thanks. No, everyone's passing you. No. You got it, Coach.
Switch to Progressive and you can save hundreds. You know, like the sign says.
No sense.
Help Special Olympic athletes shine. Grab a Jersey Mike sub on March 30th, and all sales will be donated to the Special Olympics.
Out of control, chuck three.
This is Paramount Plus. This is exclusive originals and a mountain
Oh,
of entertainment. Paramount Plus. Stream now.
UEFA Champions League continues. Don't miss the round of 16 on CBS and stream every match live on Paramount Plus.
So we come back on here.
CBS Sports College basketball coverage is sponsored by Buick.
JJ Hopkins he has played for a little bit, but just not very much. He had a tough drive that I think he got fouled. They didn't call. And yeah, Great Kentucky, and you're right. That's not been a great percentage for them today. Yeah, and then JJ, that's true. I mean, Cal loves to be a spokesman for the SEC with that, and I appreciate that. You want the SEC to get as many teams in as you can. And I'm all with you, Great Kentucky, on top and with his rebounding ability. I think he could be one of the best rebounders on the team if it wasn't for Sheboy being one of the greatest rebounders of all time. So, yeah. His ability to get off the floor. I think Toppin has the best vertical on the team, even above Collins. Either Collins or Toppin have the best vertical. They just jump out of the gym. Sheboy back in there. Is Collins even in attendance? I haven't seen him once. He played pretty well against Ole Miss. He had a free throw. He was contributing a little bit at that game. So it's going to be our ball, guys, to inbound. I don't know. He must be sitting next to Hopkins.
Baseline inbounds, they'll usually set it up, try to get something into Sheboy in the post out of this. So they do have one or two sets where they run Grady to the corner.
So, guys, Cats up 9 with the ball right now.
The closest they've gotten in this half.
Come on, guys. What are you doing?
A lot of humidity down there. This floor is always like that.
We just had a whole TV time out there to do that.
31, so 7 is as close as they've been.
No, Collins is there, guys. I apologize. He's sitting over there. Mintz now has it. Catch and shoot. Wing three. Goes up. No good. Boarded by Washington. Back to Mintz. Over to Grady. Grady drives. Floats it up on the baseline and in. No call, but he puts it in for 2. Cats back up double digits. 11 points. 53-42. 11.5 to go. Grady another basket away from getting double figures as well. First points of the second half for Grady. Florida now running a set. Top of the key, the same three-point shooter goes up, no good. Good rebound by them, puts up no good. Sheboy boards it. Careful. Sheboy throws it to Grady. Good man rebound by Sheboy. And it is Kentucky ball now with an 11-point lead. Washington hands off to Toppin. Toppin hands off to Mintz. Throws it back to Ty Ty. Ty Ty going to get double teamed. Throws out of it to Sheboy. Free throw line jumper. Money. That's a shot that is unbelievable by Sheboy.
It's good 30 today.
Yep. Striking for 30 for Sheboy.
But
Yeah. Cats up 13, 55-42. Under 11 to go in the second half. Florida, top of the key. Appleby has it. Washington on him. Gonna get a screen. Switches to Toppin. Toppin stay in front. He does. Cuts him off. And out of the corner. Tough two. Nope. Throws it. Almost stolen.
wow.
They get it back. 2 on the shot clock. Puts up a layup.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how we break down that much after that and give a lane for a layup. But there's not much time on the shot clock. Force a tough shot.
Almost got the steal.
Yep. So Cats up 11, 55-44 with 10:08 to go. Washington now has it. Jab steps, goes over to Mintz. Good pass to Sheboy, floats it up. No good. Toppin saves to Mintz.
Good job.
Mintz to Washington, cross court to Grady. Grady penetrates, floats it up, and in.
All right.
Cats back up 13, 57-44, under 10 to go in the game. Come on, Cats. Let's get a freaking stop. Florida way outside the arc right now. Mintz on him. God dang it, Mintz. It's a 1-and-1. Why are we doing that? Can you explain to me why we're doing that?
Yeah, I don't like it. They're a good free throw shooting team. This is how they can get back in.
I don't understand that, Mintz. I don't understand you doing that. Just lay off. Do they know we're in 1-and-1?
I mean, they're trying to. Yeah.
There's just no reason to bump them that much. In what world is that going to be called on them? We know it's a foul on us. Unless you're fading back, trying to cause or sell the flop or the charge, then I get it. But it's not a smart play. But 1-and-1 here for Florida, puts it up and goes no good. Toppin grabs it.
Such a huge thing.
Big 1-and-1 miss by Florida. Cats up 13 with the ball.
Get a basket here. That
Yeah. Be nice to capitalize off that. Mintz now has it, staying on the gator. Throws over to Grady. Tosses back to Wheeler. Running a little set, trying to get Grady open here. Grady on the wing.
All over him.
Grady kicks to Mintz. Fakes
on,
it.
Mintz.
Wing three. Fought for by Toppin. Sheboy's going to save it. Whoa. Why are you allowed to do that? They undercut Grady.
Come on, Grady. Shake it off, man. Let's go.
Well, you applaud the effort there. He bumps in the lane here. See, Lane just kind of...
That's you can't undercut someone.
Yeah, that seems a little off to me. That's a foul. But we're on the road, so
Yeah,
I'm
not going to get that call on the road. Florida ball. Cats up 13 there in the paint. They kick it to the corner. It's a walk! Man, they should have called it. It's a walk, too!
Slid there.
Man, 2 walks. None were called, and they put a hook shot floater in. 11-point game again. 57-46. Wheeler throws over to Toppin. Hands off to Grady. Grady collects it. Drives right. Hands off to Mintz, who's not hit a freaking shot in a while. At least a 3. Wheeler fakes it. Over to Grady. Back to Mintz. 10 on the shot clock. 8.5 to go. Cats up 11. Mintz setting up. Back to Toppin. Toppin drives. 2 on the shot clock. Floats it up and no good. Come on. You would have got a shot from that. Florida ball. 11-point game. They get it. Inside the arc. They try to drive again. Kick it to the left corner. Good close up by Toppin.
Oh, boy.
Will send Fleming to the free throw line. Don't miss Missouri Valley Conference semifinal. Drake takes out Missouri
Davion,
State.
there's no reason to go up, man. You're not going to block his shot. Get a hand in his face.
Starts at 6 Eastern on CBS Sports Network. Top 4 seeds.
So Cats up 11. Florida at the line for 2 shots.
Championship action tomorrow. Right here on CBS. That's always a terrific tournament.
Yeah, it is.
Arch Madness.
Florida 7 out of 12 from the free throw line today. They're the 4th best free throw shooting team in the SEC. They've left some out there today.
Florida's first shot goes up and no good. Cats still up 11. One more free throw to come here. Brooks coming back in, I believe, for for Toppin. Toppin and Brooks kind of going in and out for each other. Second free throw for Florida goes up and in. 10-point game. 57-47. Wheeler now has it. Nice to get a bucket here. Nearing the under 8 TB timeout of the second half. Wheeler throws over to Brooks. It'd be nice to isolate Brooks one-on-one somewhere because they can't guard him one-on-one. Grady turns, drives, kicks it to Wheeler.
Get it back into the big man here. Let's see what he can do.
Or Sheway. Wheeler penetrates, lobs it up. No, floats it in. Wow.
We'll take it.
Cats back up 12, 59-47, under 8 to go.
Going right, shooting left. And
I thought he was lobbing it. That was a crazy shot by Wheeler there. Good shot, but I did not see it. So Florida has it now. Cats up 12. They have it top of the key. They drive. That's a tough pass inside. Dug out by Mintz. Our ball up 12. Wheeler up the court. Wheeler gets bumped. No call. Wheeler back to Mintz. Cross court to Grady. Grady fakes it.
Pick it up and get fouled.
I know. He doesn't do that. So it's our ball, guys. Up 12. Wheeler spins. Almost loses it. Gets it back.
Wow.
Floats it up. And in. Cats up 14. 61-47, timeout, Florida. 7:01 to go. Wow, Wheeler making some game-changing plays here. You got to have a good guard if you want to go deep in March.
He's got to play well if we're going to do it.
He's doing it now. I think about it. He's had some really dumb plays today. He's playing through it.
So he just left the ball. You can go back to it, and that's not a double dribble, right?
Or the refs are just that bad. They just didn't call it. Because they don't call that very much anymore.
That might not be a double dribble.
We'll take it.
You're not restarting your dribble. You're just...
It's not complicated.
So Kentucky up 61-47, guys, with 7:01 to go. Florida just called, I believe, their second to last timeout, so they probably have one timeout left. And it's going to be their ball. I'm hoping this stretches to the TV timeout. If it doesn't, then the next dead ball will be a TV timeout. I just never know. If these commercials take a while, then hopefully it starts in a TV timeout. Let's see what we're at here.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
Come on, Red! Sorry, I'll never do that again. Promise.
Hello, friends.
You know about the Quicksilver card back there?
It's called being a visionary, Chuck. Sam, you've always been ahead of the game.
You are an electric vehicle.
Would be nice to get Sheway to 30 points. He's at 25 right now. So just a couple layups and some free throws would be a nice way to close the regular season here for Sheway and the team.
5 million miles. For every highway, every driveway.
Yeah. Murray State, they have an impressive record, JJ. And then Great Kentucky and Washington, yeah. Not a great game for Washington. The 5 assists I'm happy about, but the fact that he hasn't scored since the very first play of the game that's kind of alarming because a guy like Washington, before he had that injury at the Auburn game, he was really clicking in a lot of ways. He can still get it back. I mean, that Ole Miss game, he scored a decent amount of points. He had like 13 or 12 off the bench. Hit a nice 3. That looked good, really good from where we were sitting. Had a good M1, so obviously he's still been playing okay since then, but he's definitely not been as consistent. And he's a freshman, so hopefully he'll figure it out, get on a little run here before the year's over, because he's probably not coming back next year. We'll see. Ronald Fields, that could be. That's a good answer for that, or why he might be struggling a little bit. It might not be 100%. And at this point of the year, I think everyone's not 100%, but especially him, considering the couple injuries he's had this year and just tough moments. Mountain Warriors keep clawing, Cats, get the W, I agree. Hopefully that stretches the TV timeout. Try to survive here. Keep battling, taking it to him here for the next few minutes. Cats up 14, Florida ball. Under 7 to go. Mintz guarding the ball. Let's not be dumb this time, Mintz. Let's play good defense without fouling. They hand it off, top of the key. Oh! Grady almost jumps her out. We've not hit a 3 this half. They drive on Grady. Tough reverse layup goes no good. Tapped up and in by Castleton.
Good
Brooks.
tip in. Brooks has got to box him out better than that.
Use your body, Brooks. You're a big guy.
Looks like he's coming out again.
Man, quick leash today in the last few games, honestly, for Brooks. So Kentucky up 12, under 6.5 to go. Wheeler hands out to Mintz, calling out a play. Mintz throws over to Grady. Grady dribbles right, double team, tries to throw it out, gets it over to Wheeler. Wheeler, 5 in the shot clock, drives, puts it off the glass, and floats it in somehow. Wheeler making some unbelievable plays.
Yeah.
Great plays by Wheeler. Cast back up 14, a little over 6 minutes to go. Ford at the top of the key has it. Wheeler guarding the ball. Hands up!
Wow.
They get inside the paint. Castleton takes it, fakes it. That's a tough contested 2. Goes in. Freaking senior day. Yeah, I believe so. Wheeler gets up in front court. Cats up 12 with the ball. 63-51. Throws over to Grady. Grady tosses over to Mintz. Mintz back to Grady. We've not hit a 3 this half.
I'll grind this out for a basket here.
Yep. Wheeler tries to get to Sheboy. Doesn't. Throws to Mintz. 6 in the shot clock. Mintz
Get it out.
puts it up, gets fouled, and tipped around. Dug out by Mintz. Great rebound by
Get it
Mintz.
out.
Great
Restart.
job by
Yep,
Mintz.
take the possession time.
Good fight for the rebound, and Mintz dug it out. Obviously, Sheboy's in there battling too. Wheeler now has it under 10 in the shot clock. Cats up 12. Wheeler penetrates up off the glass, and
Yeah, I thought he'd have had that. He was feeling it.
yeah, off Florida.
Must have been off Brooks.
That was a good possession fighting for the ball. Would have been nice if we could have finished that, but of all the shots, that's the one that they would have made.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a stupid traffic.
roughed
There's
it
a lot
a
of teams
little
that you
bit.
don't want to play. I mean, every good team you don't want to play. I mean, it's just how basketball is. I don't know. Purdue's not on that list. That's Bill and I both said the same team. We didn't want to play Purdue.
They're scrapping with Indiana
Yeah.
today.
So 4 to ball, guys. Cats up 12, under 5 to go. They drive right, kick it to Castleton, who penetrates, puts it up and in. 10-point game.
Good take by him.
Yep, good take by Castleton. 63-53, Kentucky up 10. 4:38 to go. Wheeler has it. Asking for a play. Hands it to Grady. Still have not hit a 3 yet this half. Anybody for the team.
I'll get a basket here.
Yep. Wheeler kicks it to Mintz. Jab steps in the corner. Penetrates. Gets it back to Sheboy. 3 in the shot clock. Loses it. Back to Grady. Shoot it! So 10-point game, guys. The clock's still reset it. 4:07 to go. Cats up 10. Gotta get a freaking basket. I think Greece taking a freaking shot. I had 1 shot this half.
No, this is not. I mean, we're just get a W today, but Grady's
We've
got
been
to
saying
get
this
more
for
involved.
weeks. We've been saying this for freaking weeks.
Guy's capable of hitting 7 to 8 threes in a game.
Since that Alabama game, he just hasn't done it.
Who came out, Brooks?
I'm not sure. I think Mintz came out. So, guys, Kentucky up 10, 63-53 with 4:09 to go. Need a big-time stop here. Big-time stop. No fouls. Come on, guys. Dia. Florida drives right. Cut off by Sheboy. Cut off. Pass inside. Puts it up and back in. 8-point game. Kentucky ball up 8. 63-55. Under 4 to go.
Come on, stem this.
Let's get a bucket here. Wheeler, top of the key, calling out a play. Throws over to Washington. Now bounces to the Toppin. Back to Ty. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler fakes a lob. Dribbles left. Throws over to Ty. Cal calling out a freaking play. Grady. Way outside the arc. Into Toppin. Toppin, free throw line. Into Sheboy. Catches it. Puts
That's
it
a
up.
foul.
And
Good
God
job.
damn, it's a foul. That's up 10, 65-55. 3:20 to go. Good basket by Sheboy and good long possession, too.
Yeah.
Come on, D up and get a stop. We're way under the 4. Next dead ball's a TV timeout. Come on, get a stop. Florida has it. Moving screen. They do a little roll. Deflected. Out to the wing. Good close up by Grady. 10 on the shot clock. Top of the key. They kick it back.
Hands up.
Get up! That's a 3. Bricks. Jump ball. Throw ball.
There's nothing there.
It's our ball, guys. Up 10 points at the TV timeout. 2:51 to go. That's a good fight for the rebound. Cats up 10, 65-55. Schubert got that basket. Need a couple more.
I need to try it first.
The Google Pixel 6. For all the Bucks fans, Serbian fans who became Nuggets fans, Heat fans who want to get rid of photobomb fans, Woj bomb fans, Top Shot fans.
They just have a long possession here, guys. Long possession. It would be nice to hit a three because the last couple of games, okay, the last 2 games for sure, we've not hit a second half three, not one. We've taken a few, but we've not hit one. I don't even think honestly we did not take many second half threes against Ole Miss. Maybe 2 or 3. This game we've taken more. We've probably taken like 5 or 6 threes, I'd say, in the second half. We haven't hit a single one. Of course, that happens after Mantis half court heave, and just inside half court heave, spins out, freaking perfect shot, doesn't go in. Yeah, that's true, Great Kentucky. Like, that's what sets up that last 2 to 3, 4 minutes. And Great Kentucky and Cal needs to take out the starters and give them a minute to rest. Yeah, well, hopefully they can rest on this little TV timeout here and prepare for the final. I think it's like 2:40-ish minutes here of the game. Cats up 10.
It's amazing. He's talking about motorcycle insurance, and people love it. Of course, they love the savings they're going to get with Geico, but it goes beyond that. You deserve to save. Heard that before. You deserve to save. I know. I need you to hear me. You deserve to save. I deserve to save. He has a way of making you feel seen.
Bundle car and motorcycle insurance and save at geico.com.
Making friends again, Billy?
I like to keep my enemies close.
Guys, excuse me. I didn't quite get that. I'm hard of hearing.
Oh, hey, don't forget about the tense music, too.
What did you say, Tim?
I'd say suspenseful.
Aren't they the same thing?
Can we move on, guys? Please.
Alexa, turn out the subtitles and dim the lights. Okay, dimming the lights.
And now the captain of one rewarding performance. Gee, I wonder who this might be, Clark. Who else? Big O Oscar
I'm saying we don't know how it's going to shake up here at the bracket for the conference tournament, but the one team we don't want to freaking play is Alabama. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams.
Thankfully, Alabama, though, if we did, even if we got screwed and had to play them again, though they would have had to have won a game before us to even play us. So it's not like we'd be the first one since these couple losses.
Yeah, it's always tough to beat somebody 3 times or play somebody right after you just beat them. So I don't know how this thing's going to break down, but obviously we're going to be waiting on the winner of certain games. Knock down some free throws and claw this out here.
Yep, 2:51 to go, guys. Cats up 10. We have 2 timeouts to their 1 timeout. Grady,
he can
calls
run the
timeout.
baseline.
No, it was a jump ball. He can't run it.
That's right.
Kentucky could get the ball in, forced to call a timeout, so we'll take one right
I know people have been scouting us a little bit on this press thing, so got to get this handled.
We blended Coke with rich coffee for one
Is that a
very
full-time
good
minute?
reason.
I'm not sure why we just freaking had a freaking TV timeout.
Simple as that. Coke with coffee.
You love closing a deal, but hate
We've done this like the last 2 or 3 years. Late in the games, we're up by like 8, 10 points, and they freaking just do this insane press.
Indeed Instant Match instantly.
But almost every team's been doing it this year. Honest.
Visit Indeed.com/hire.
Boy, you take a look at these teams here. Dangerous if they're dancing. Now, there's some, obviously, most of these teams are going to have to earn their way into the tournament. But North Texas is on a winning streak. Look at the quad 1 and 2 wins. Not just the wins, but the number of games these teams, because it's often hard for them to
So Washington throws it to Sheboy, who catches it, gets double team, bounces back to Washington. Washington up the court to Wheeler. Wheeler throws it up the court to Toppin. We break the press. Our ball, 2:40 to go. Toppin throws it to Washington. Let's have a good possession here. Ty rips through. Staying on the logo. 10 the shot clock. Dribbles left. Cut off. Double team. This looks like we got it open. Sheboy.
There it is.
To Wheeler. Wheeler catch and shoot. Wing 3. Gets deflected. Wow, foul in Florida. There's still a foul to give, though.
Take that, though.
They're probably grabbing his arm. He's a freaking man.
It was close. We needed it.
He was grabbing his jersey a little bit. Castleton, you were grabbing his jersey. How can that be a foul on Sheboy? Since we are ball guys, up 10 points, 2:22 to go. Washington throws to Toppin. Toppin trying to get his Wheeler all over
dribble
him.
the ball.
Hands it to Wheeler. They're all over him. Gets fouled. Yeah, another foul. 5 team fouls now in Florida. One more to give here before we go to the free throw line. 2:16 to go.
Obviously, they're trying to get us to where they can stop the clock and get us shooting free throws.
Now Wheeler has it on the logo again, between the legs. Top of the key. Grady calling out a play. They throw it over to Washington. Double team. Throws it to
Nice.
Toppin.
Get it over.
Inside to Sheboy. Deflected out of
Grady on the wing that time, wide open.
Yeah, Grady worked. Yeah, Sheboy was just, they were all over him too much. So Florida ball. Try to post up on Sheboy. Double team. Just straight up Sheboy. Straight up. The tough 3 goes up. No good. Boarded by Washington. Under 2 to go. Double teamed up the court to Wheeler. Wheeler pushing a little bit. Double teamed again. Good job by Wheeler to go the other way. Top of the key. Still have a foul to give, Florida does.
They need to be pressuring us, man. I don't know what they're doing.
Minute and a half to go. Toppin has it. Spins. Gets it back to Ty. 10 the shot clock. Wheeler now has it. Wheeler gets the screen from Sheboy. Wheeler lobs it to too high. Yeah, good thought. Toppin's just standing down there.
Yeah, he's got to be better than that.
Florida now has it. Drives. Blocked. They get it back. Straight up. Out. Inside the arc. Inside the middle. And they call out a foul. Minute 08 to go. 10-point game. Florida going to the line for 2 shots. Gosh darn it, Toppin. Just freaking throw it to Toppin.
What's the line anyway?
That's by 5. I think it was like 4.5 or 5. So Florida at the line, guys, for 2 shots. First shot goes up and in. 9-point game, 65-56. Minute and 8 seconds to go. One more free throw to come here for Florida.
They make it, they can set up their press.
Yep, they put it in. They're going to set up press.
Just get it in and be strong with the ball.
It's not like we've had every other game with this kind of situation going on, right? So if Washington throws it to Wheeler, they reach in, foul him, they throw it back to Washington. They're trying to foul, guys.
Washington is not 100%, but
Washington up the court.
Oh, good Lord, again? I mean, it happened to the... Get him out of the game. I would not let this get into something stupid. It's the right one.
Put your hand on it?
I'd get him out of there.
So, guys, Cats up 8 with the ball. Minute and 1 second to go. They're keeping him in. Grady trying to inbound it. Going to call timeout probably. Throw it to Toppin, who catches it. Under a minute to go. Cats up 8 with the ball. And they foul him. 1-1 coming. Get Washington out.
Is he limping?
He's just... I mean, obviously he's fine. They kept him in, but...
Toppin, gotta have these, man. You will make my day, and your game will be fine if you can knock these down, especially the first one.
Yeah, I agree. Great Kentucky, and like put somebody in for Washington here for the final 57.6. So top of the line for 1-1, guys. He has scored today. And airballs it.
You got to get him out. I mean, if that's the response. Yep, he came out. I got to be better than that. He barely looked at the rim on that
Be
one.
way better than that, Toppin. Come on, dude. 57.5 seconds to go. Cats up 8, 65-57. They get it in. Don't foul. Don't foul, Wheeler. Don't foul! Put it in for 2. 6-point game.
Still a game. Wow, 51 seconds left. They'll go away.
Alexa, call Tony. I'm still at work. Will you pick me up?
Cats up 6, guys. 65-59 with 51 seconds to go. Top and air ball to 1-1. So freaking not what he should be doing. This is Florida's last time out, so they can't do this crap anymore.
Nothing in the walls. Nothing in the vents. I got a quarter. And what? There's money hiding somewhere in our house.
With Rocket Mortgage, you can use the equity in our home and turn it into cash.
So I can stop looking and we can finally consolidate our debt.
Yes, please stop.
Yeah, I agree. Great Kentuckian. And Andy, I think I agree to a certain degree, but at the same time, there's been some awkward plays with him this year. YT, Trippy, blue, white. He said, sup, BBN. What's going on, man? Hey, girl. 51.3 seconds to go, guys. Our ball up 6 points. Now we can run the baseline. This was not off a jump ball, so we can definitely run the baseline now.
Yeah, you got to finish. You got to knock some free throws down and just finish out here.
So Brooks is going to inbound. You get. Turn it over.
We got definitely Brooks and Toppin. Toppin not as much, but they're definitely struggling with their confidence a little bit. And gearing up for what we need to do. Definitely going to get interesting here. Definitely looked like it was out of, he threw it out of bounds.
50.6 seconds to go, guys. 6-point game, Florida ball after the turnover by Kentucky. Great inbounds play, Cal.
It'd be nice if he tipped it, but I don't think he did.
So no time went off. We'll see what happens.
This is a real bonus because no time went off the clock from the Florida standpoint.
Maybe that's what they're reviewing is the clock, not whether or not the ball was touched.
Well, it was never touched, so there's no reason for the clock to move. It's got to be touched before the clock can move.
Maybe they were trying to see.
3 turnovers here in the last couple minutes. We got to clean this up a little bit, get the W.
You never throw to the corner anyway. You can catch it, you're trapped there. You know?
Yeah, we got to have better ways. Cal had a timeout to figure that out. Come on, we got a D up here.
So Florida ball, guys. Cats up 6, 51.3 seconds to go. They get it in, hand it off. Appleby has it. They fake a freaking flop inside the arc. They kick it out. It's a tough contested 3. Goes up. No good. Boarded by Washington. It's a foul!
All right.
41 seconds to go. Our
got
ball.
lucky there. Washington
6-point lead.
He did not box that shooter out. He just got lucky to get to the ball before the shooter. Shooter didn't follow.
Nice job by Appleby. You can see Fleming disappointed with himself. And he draws 2 defenders, and that's
This has not been the best free throw shooter either, so we gotta knock something down here. Come on, Washington.
41
At least hit the first one.
1-1 here for Washington. 41 seconds to go.
Nice
That's the
shot.
first. Cats up 7, 66-59.
That's good stuff right there.
transition defense and rebounding. After the first part of the game, they did better in both of those areas. And he said we needed to make some threes and not have live balls.
Second shot, Goes in.
Nice job. Nothing.
Cats up
but
8,
net.
67-59. That was a great free throw by Washington. They get it in.
No fouls.
Yep. D up, boys. D up. No fouls. Make him take a tough shot. Tough shots. Tough shots.
Nice
by
job,
Toppin.
Toppin.
Up the court to Wheeler.
Oh, shit.
Just dribble it out. Throw it to Washington. Get it rid of it.
All right, good job.
Good job by Toppin to make up for that air ball
Yeah.
1-on-1. And they have a player down.
The air ball was it was a little uncharacteristic. I think Ware was the last guy that did that. Oh, yeah.
What?
Hey, it's part of college basketball, and they really need to review this, that it needs to become a foul, a technical something. Because there was nothing there.
Yeah.
And
He's still down.
and we even had a guy, look, I admit it, Kentucky may have had some guys that have really played this out. There was nothing there. As far as I could tell from the replay I saw.
So Kentucky the line, chance to possibly get this back to a 10-point lead.
I mean, I got to tell you, as a player, we weren't into that. But to play it out to this point when it's not there, unless I missed something,
He reacted
it's a little
2 seconds
embarrassing.
late. He waited until it was stolen, then did it.
Seemed like it, yeah. I mean, I guess we might have missed a long fingernail or something, but I really thought that was clean. All right, knock these down.
Yep, so Washington at the line for yet another 1-on-1. Puts it up and in.
Nice job. He did
27.8 seconds to go.
Nothing but net.
Yep. Cats up 9, 68-59 with 27.8 seconds to go. One more free throw to come here for a tie. Let's get him out.
Yeah.
Second shot goes up and in, and they leave him in. So it's going to be 4 to ball, 27 seconds to go. Yep, yeah, make him dribble a little bit. Make him dribble a little bit. Florida has
Hands
it
up.
inside the arc. They drive, puts it up for 2 and in. 8-point game,
Get it in. Just get it in.
21.1.
I don't know why we wait.
And Tyvin does that. They get into Mintz, and Mintz fouled. 18.8 seconds to go. Cats up 8, going to the line for 2 shots now. No more 1-on-1s.
Back to a couple of consistent practices and really be set and ready for the postseason.
I thought they used to give technicals for fake flopping.
In football, there's the 10-second runoff. You do see anything in basketball, 10-second runoff.
But didn't they used to have a technical for this? Come on, man. Knock these down.
There's a flop warning. Mintz hits the first free throw. Cats back up 9, 70-61. Auburn won, so said we're not going to finish.
They had a good year.
Wait, so are we second place?
I thought we would be because we were tied with Tennessee and we split with them. So I didn't know why that would be.
Second free throw rims out. 9-point game. Kentucky up 9.
Nothing
They
stupid
drive,
here.
Out of control. Puts up for 2. 7-point game. 12.7
Just
to
get
go.
it in.
Top and throws it to Mintz. He gets it.
Look out.
10
Look
seconds.
out. Look
Jesus!
out.
10 seconds to go. To win.
27 points and 18 rebounds today, 27 and 50. So really,
So 2 shots coming from Mintz again.
yeah, right. Really, he gets so many rebounds that when he doesn't have 18 or maybe even 20, which he's had 5 times this year.
So when do we play now?
Well, let me find out.
Because we might now be at like 3:34, right?
Yeah. Mintz hits the first free throw. Cats up 8. We don't even know. I thought we only had a chance for a 3 or 4. I didn't even hear we had a chance for a 2.
You know, it makes sense to me though because, like I said, it's Tennessee.
1 for 2, Mintz. Missed the second one, 8-point game. Don't foul. They kick it out. 2, 1, bricks. Game over.
Good job today.
Kentucky wins a tough road game, and guess what? They finished over 500 on the road this year. 6-5 on the year on the road. 6-5 on the road. It's awesome. Kentucky wins 71-63 and improves to 25-6 on the year. 25-6 and 14-4 in conference play. So phenomenal regular season for Kentucky so far this year. Obviously, a couple of frustrating close losses, but all things considered, after the year we had last year, this is above and beyond, and just so great to watch. And as a Kentucky fan, it's just awesome. And we've been fortunate enough to see the last 2 games at home. And speaking of that vlog's coming out tonight. Once I get that thumbnail made, so be ready for that. I'm excited to drop that for you guys. We can do the box score here in a second once I pull it up.
Well, just for me, definitely a good road W. Anytime you can win on the road in the SEC, that's a good thing. I think Kentucky played well. Obviously, they're still, to me, not playing as well as they can, and hopefully that'll continue to click into the SEC tournament and then to make a run in the NCAA tournament. Player of the game, believe it or not, I'm probably going to go with Wheeler. He did pretty well. If he can play a good point guard for us, that's huge. Obviously, Sheboy is always the easy answer for that one. He had another great game, close to 30 points, tons of rebounds. But good road W. Proud of the Cats like all year. You know, good team, good season. Now we get to go into the SEC tournament, which, like Jake said, is a lot of fun with March Madness. We'll make up a good bracket here. And I look forward to a good start Friday, hopefully, for us, and a good SEC tournament.
Yeah, Sheboy was 3 points short of 30 points, but still had a really good game. He had 27 points, 15 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. So just a stat eater there. Brooks had a pretty subpar game. He didn't do too much. He had 2 points and 2 rebounds. So hopefully, the positive thing about that is hopefully that'll set a guy like him into a really motivated mindset going into Tampa for the conference tournament, for him to really want to show up and be ready to play there. So Brooks had 2 points, 2 rebounds. That's it. Washington had 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists, 1 steal. Kept playing, even though he had a really bad game scoring wise. He had 4 huge free throws there late in the game. So props to Washington to do that late, despite not shooting well and not making a single jump shot in the game. Wheeler, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Grady, 11 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound, and 1 steal. And then, like I said, if our bench can score 10 or more points, we have a good chance to win the game. We had 12 bench points today, 10 from Mintz, who also grabbed 3 rebounds, and then 2 points from Toppin, who, and once again, I love the response from some of these guys. Toppin airballs a 1-and-1, comes back 2 plays later, steals a major steal from Florida, and gives us a chance to really win that game late. And Jonathan, what is SEC tournament? You saying when is it or what is? Because that's like our conference tournament next week before the NCAA tournament, and I believe that ours starts Wednesday night. The first few games are Wednesday night, then there's more Thursday, and then we'll have our first game of the tournament on Friday. I don't know what time because I thought I had it down. It was either going to be the late game or the second game if we were 3 or 4, but that standings list I just saw showed us as the 2 seed. So we'll see. I think there's still a chance we get a 2 seed.
I believe it.
But yeah, guys, great game for Kentucky. Sheboy, once again, just really set the tone, had some awesome plays. That 1-2 and 1 dunk was epic in the early second half. I can't wait till Kenny can see that, and all you guys hadn't seen it yet. Check that one out. But for my player of the game, I think I said it during the game, but Wheeler made big-time baskets there and really was keeping pace with Florida for a little bit to keep the separation long enough for us to secure the win. It got a little scary there at the end, like a lot of our games have with the pressing. Hopefully that'll be an issue we get handled before March or before the tournaments, or else that could be a way that we could be going home, is if we don't know how to handle the press late in games and closer than the blowout type situations. So I'm going to give my player of the game to Wheeler, but obviously Sheboy, in my opinion, he's always a player of the game. So Sheboy always gets it. And then for my 1B player of the game, Wheeler, because Wheeler had 13 points, second leading scorer of the team. We had 4 players in double digits, which is huge. One of them coming off the bench in Mintz, who I think secured the 6th Man of the Year award, in my opinion. He's at least in the conversation for that. And Kentucky, like I said, improves to 25-6 in the year, 14-4 conference play, 6-5 on true road games, and just a really phenomenal year. We're number 7 right now. Just won the last 2 games, so that we might even go up. We'll pay attention the rest of the day, guys, in basketball. There could be some upsets. You never know. This time of year is always upsets. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. Great regular season, though. This is the Kentucky basketball that we need to be holding us to a certain standard every single year. Last year was an outlier with all the COVID stuff and not having fans in the arenas. So, good win for Kentucky. Kenny, if you're out there, good road victory. We won the first half by 12, 38-26. We actually lost the second half by 4, but luckily that 12-point win in the first half was what secured our win here today. So, yeah, Texas is playing at Kansas. That's a big game right there. Kansas is currently ranked ahead of us. I don't know how. especially after we beat them. Villanova beat Butler. Auburn won by 11. So kind of a scrappy game against South Carolina. Purdue won by 2. And obviously North Carolina's playing Coach K in his last game at the Cameron Indoor. So we'll see what happens there. Not hold my breath for that at all. But yes, good win for the Cats, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Like I said, the vlog from the Kentucky Ole Miss game, senior night for Cullen Grady and Davion Mintz will be dropping tonight at some point. It's already uploaded. It's on the channel. So just get a thumbnail for it, and that'll be up and going. So definitely let me know what you think about the video in the comments of that video, or even the comments of this live stream as well. And let me catch up with the chat before I close it off. Okay, we're 3. We can't be 2. Because Tennessee beat Auburn, so that's their tie right here.
7?
Well, I think we're at 9.
Still?
If the 3 seed plays at 9.
When's the 4?
At 2 for the second game.
That doesn't seem fair.
But that means that we won't see Auburn until the championship if we get there.
We got a primetime game Friday night.
Mountain Warriors, good job today, Jay. Catch up with Kenny, hopefully, in the SEC tournament. Go Big Blue. Hi, Sparky. Kentucky did good today. They did. Good win for Kentucky today. Always tough to win on the road, especially on a senior day type game. But yeah, it's been a good day so far. Arkansas lost and we won. We won. That's always a good thing. That's what I love about sports is those rivalries. Sometimes when you're not even playing, you can feel like you had a win. That's how basketball goes. You win some and you lose some. It's not always your day. You'll learn that over time. Well, Great Kentucky and we'll see about the matchups because there's still games to be finished. But if that's who we're playing between, those are both going to be tricky games. I mean, no game's going to be easy. But I'll wait to give my comments on that until I see the actual breakdown of the bracket. Devin Askew's on the screen right now for Texas.
What was the final, Jake?
71-63. But there are 2 teams I would prefer not to see in the conference tournament, which would be Alabama and Florida. Because we've beaten both those teams twice. And it's really hard to beat a team twice, let alone 3 times. Kenny Martin said, who lost? Arkansas lost.
Hey.
Arkansas lost.
We pull for them other when they play us, man.
So they
got a good team.
Hey, we said that we can celebrate when they lose. They celebrate when we lose.
We all do. It's competition. Arkansas's always been a nemesis for us for years. At least when I was younger, man.
Yeah,
that was the big rivals.
It was for a while, but then there was a really bad stretch there. They finally have not evened it up, but they've answered back a little bit here the last 2 or 3, thankfully. We've dominated too many of our rivalries.
We've had a lot of big games with them, man.
But yeah, Kenny, they did lose. It was a good game. They were down by 20-some points in the first half to Tennessee, and scrapped back, but just couldn't pull it out. But who knows? Maybe next time. So we'll see. I'm excited to see if I hear from the great sportsmanship people over there how great sportsmanship we are today. I honestly want to quote some of the lines I heard. I don't like to lose either. I hate losing as well. It's hard to handle sometimes, but you learn to try to deal with it as you get older. Great Kentuckian, have you been watching? I have watched some of the women's tournament. It's kind of crazy. They're playing at Nashville, which is where we usually play. And speaking of Kentucky, they just pulled off an upset yesterday and beat LSU, so they're in the quarterfinals or semifinals today. And that'd be a pretty big time accomplishment for them if they can get to the championship game if they win today. They might have already played. I don't even know what time they play. I'm guessing they're the later games. They were in the bottom half of the bracket. But we'll see. That was a big win for Kentucky's women's team. And then hi Sparky, we will be in the tournament either way. Yeah, right. We're not in jeopardy of missing a tournament. If we miss a tournament, we're gonna do a live stream going to the NCAA's office. And all the tip teams. Yeah, JJ, I hope Cal does lobby for that because they'll probably stick us with like they did the one year we had Washington and Hero. They stuck us in Auburn's bracket, which kind of screwed us in the end because we had beaten Auburn twice and lost to him a third time, or lost to him in the third game in overtime in a game that we should have won, but it's just a bad matchup. They play at 7. So it's like, well, great Kentucky, and I hope that's true. I don't know how we know officially yet because there's still games to be played today. But if that's true, then I'm happy. I like the 7 o'clock game. It's better than the 9. But yeah, Kenny, there's definitely some quotes we can talk about later on about that situation. I'm not holding my breath for Duke to lose. They're probably going to win big. And even if it's a close game, the refs will not allow Coach K to lose that game. They will not. Which is how I kind of feel about the rest of the games this year for them. So I'll be shocked if someone can pull off an upset against them. Some decent games though the rest of the day, guys. In Texas, Kansas, North Carolina, Duke later on. And I think a couple SEC games. But as soon as I figure out what the bracket is for that, you might see a post on the community tab regarding that. So be on the lookout for that. But like I said, 100% that vlog is being dropped later on. And yeah, we might even do a celebration live stream later, depending on what Kenny wants to do. So guys, have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy the weather if it's good weather where you live. Here in Ohio, it's definitely pretty beautiful right now. It's a little windy, but temperature-wise, it's great. And yeah, very happy to get the road win. I was hoping we could win, but I was also kind of preparing myself for a tough road senior day type loss. Because Florida, like we said, they're playing for their lives, and they still are. And who knows? Maybe I'll end up getting to see Florida play in person for that playing game because I'm going either Tuesday or Wednesday. And we don't. That's kind of the crazy thing is we're buying tickets for one of the days, and we won't know what the games are until after we buy the tickets. So it'll be kind of a surprise.
Where's it at?
In Dayton. Bill Anderson or Bill Kenny and I think Mitch and I are gonna go out there.
Max won't make it.
I mean, if he comes back in town, he will. But Bill and I said we were gonna buy the cheapest tickets or somewhere up high and just walk down late because that second half of the second game, there was like we walked right down behind St. John's bench easily. No one even questioned us being down there.
I remember that.
That's crazy. Both the women's team and the men's team are both ranked 7th. I wonder when the last time that's happened like that. It's pretty crazy. No, JJ, it sounds good. Well, I will see you Friday, and we will be doing a live stream, obviously, for the tournament games that we get to play in for the conference tournament, and we'll also do a live stream, I think, for Selection Sunday, which is, you know what's kind of crazy is we've never actually had a chance to do a Selection Sunday live stream. Because the one year that we were going to with a team that I think could have won it all in the Richards Quickly team, we never got that chance because they shut things down. They shut it down before we could even get halfway through the conference tournament week. But I appreciate everyone being in here. Great win for Kentucky basketball today and finishes the year on a very positive note and completes yet again a sweep over Florida in regular season play. Which is hard to do. Not many teams, some of our better teams could not even pull that off because Florida's that's a tough place to play at, and especially in the last game of the year, and we've done it again. So very happy about that. Good win. I will see you guys Friday. Be on the lookout for that vlog to drop later on. Can't wait to see your thoughts on that, and hope you enjoy it. But have a great rest of your weekend, guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. Go Big Blue.